I'm in line at Brandood. I'm in line at Brandood. I'm still in line at Brandood. Big ups, Brandood. And by the way, fuck you.
Sounds good to me. I love drama.
That drama shit.
I love it. I crave the drama.
Baby, if you're tired, you don't have to stick around. No, baby, no one's forcing you to be here.
Hello?
Hello.
Welcome to the stream. It's been a while. It's been like a day or so. How's everyone doing?
Mr. Burnell, you there?
Packed show today, as per usual. We've got a lot of things to cover.
I had to do it to them snipe.
Speaking of covering,
I am in line at the FEMA camp. Detractors flooded my condo.
oh no, those dirty detractors. Thank you, J-Dog Arcade, for the 59. Krona. And XJS 9187 for 12 months. Hey, happy anniversary. Big ups to everyone in the chat. Ghost Hunter 4125 flipping months. No way. Welcome to the stream. What was I saying? Packed show as per usual. We got a lot of things to cover. Most recently, DSP experienced flooding in the Seattle area, the Seattle suburbs. We will be covering that, obviously. This happened yesterday, December 15th, I guess. Okay, shut up. What else? What else? The things that I missed. The desk. We're not watching. This is, okay, so I was like clicking through this. It's on his own channel. No one cared enough to re-upload this, which is great. Because obviously it was very fun. But it's like 3.5 fucking hours long. No chance, man. How did he even do that? That's crazy. That is wild. Thanksgiving rant. He went from not begging anymore to like begging every day again in the span of 2 weeks, which is pretty great. These videos are from 2 weeks ago. That's it. That's all that I've missed. So yeah, I might as well get started now because I've made you wait long enough. Thank you, Katamari Music. That music is from Katamari Damacy. So big ups. Welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome. Let's get started. We're gonna start with the 2 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, whenever this is. All detractors are gay, has no friends, yells at viewer for being married, which is flippin' sweet.
I have a business degree when I have a finance degree. Finance is part of a business major. Where do you think you go to school for finance? The fucking liberal arts college? You go to the business school, you idiot.
The business
What a
school
dunce.
with my briefcase. Yeah.
Let's get started tonight, embarrassing the dunces of the internet. Come on.
Oh, this is pretty good. I pre-screened this section only.
No, please stop saying that. Stop saying felted. You want to say felted, you can go do it on your own time. You can go see it say it on the Kino Casino stream. I never liked that term at all. I always fucking hated it. And I only used it during that time frame, and I haven't used it since. I'm not going to. So please don't say felted. It's for idiots. It really is for like low IQ people. Yes, I used
low
it all the
IQ
time because I
people.
was part of the shtick, and now I'm not part of the shtick anymore, so I don't have to act like an idiot, like a mentally challenged moron. I can be a normal, intelligent person again. I've loved it. Trust me. I love
What
going
does
back
that
to being
mean?
normal. All right, you guys are trying to bait drama, but I'm not going to give you the nice clips that you want tonight. Although
I don't have to
honest,
use that
I'm telling you the
anymore.
truth.
It's like he was brainwashed. He was in the cult. He was in the cult and wasn't allowed to not say felted. He had to say it. He was part of the
You'd have
cult.
to pay me for it.
He would have got
Anyway.
tied up in the
Well,
basement if he
Sneed
didn't say
Cobain,
it.
I don't know. I mean, honestly, Sneed Cobain just said something. He says,
Thank
isn't
you.
it crazy that you keep hitting
Gay. I am. A dumb FKN retired I am. Mr. Burnell?
Jesus Louises.
your goals and getting crazy
can I
amounts
even
of
do that?
positivity and support even after leaving
gay.
Kino Casino? You totally snaked them and felted them, right? Now,
A
Sneed
dumb
Cobain,
fucking
honestly,
retard.
Are you saying that
Retard. I
sarcastically
shouldn't
or are you
have
saying
said
that truthfully? I actually don't care if you're saying it either way. But I'm
Thank
curious.
you, DL5. What's the
how
last
do you
one?
feel, like, do you act
I am.
I am.
Mr. Burnell,
actually feel that, or are you just
Thank
saying
you.
that
It's kind of quiet.
sarcastically?
I got to turn it up.
Honest question. Let's see how he answers.
I am the player.
I am.
The player.
Big ups to the player. I don't even know what he's talking about right
Well, I
now.
was paraphrasing because his comment goes off the screen so goddamn fast. I didn't do it word for word, but that's generally what he's saying. He said, God's honest truth, it feels so much different compared to with back in the day. Dude, is it not? Is it not? Take a look at my stream right now.
Yeah.
Just look around me.
Looky around
Crazy
me.
good lighting, a great camera,
Oh,
great
hell yeah.
audio, expensive peripherals, fancy shit, lighting that no one else even fucking has. No one even bothers
Look at my
setting shit like that
toys.
for their stream.
Talk about
They're all
my
fucking
toys.
Schlubs, right? I got a decent audience. It's not a huge audience, but the audience that's here is engaged, having fun, and loves the content. We're all having a good time together. And like you said, I get supported pretty much every stream. Every stream. It used to be the complete and polar opposite. It used to be all my content was low-grade tech, right? Fuzzy-ass camera, horrible lighting, terrible visuals, terrible audio. Everything looked like shit. I didn't have any money to ever change any of it or improve any of it.
That's
I couldn't
crazy.
play a driving game because I could never afford a wheel or anything like that, right? The audience would come in, and yes, I would have more viewers, but half the viewers were trolls or worse. They would come in, no one would contribute. It would be a bunch of fucking trolls. And at the end of the day, I'd be streaming all day, and I'd make 40 bucks.
This is wild.
Like, it's been a complete fucking turnaround. Has it
Because
now?
this doesn't make any sense. We already know this, but DSP at the time was making a lot of money. I don't even know what at the time is. What is the time span? Because on Twitch, he was making a lot of money also. The problem was he was spending it on champions. Like, that's the thing that people kind of shit on him for. It's like the fact that you were begging for money, saying that you were going to lose your house. Literally.
Save the house. Save everything.
Save the
I got
house.
the coolest toys. Daddy bear emoji.
Speaking
Do you
of
like
saving
me?
the house.
Sad face emoji.
I do, DL5. Thank
Smiling
you for the
face
two.
with deer emoji.
But,
sad face.
Save the
emoji.
house. So he was spending money on a mobile game while begging and saying he was, remember those times he would say, I'm in the red? I have to go back in the black in my PayPal. That's things he would say. Because he was acting like he was financially destitute. But he was mostly just in debt, and partially in debt because of the amount he was spending on a mobile game. So it's like, it's not because of like he got fucked over. It's just like his own decisions that kind of put him there.
Now, like I said, it used to be that
So
I
he
would have
kind of
strings of
always
bad
made a lot of
streams, and I'd be
money
like,
since
I'm
like
desperate that
20.
this marathon
I don't
goes
know,
well. I have to have
18,
$1,000,
17?
$2,000 goal for the marathon because I'm banking on it. I really need it. Now it's like the marathon's just something we do for fun. I don't even need it to happen.
What the fuck is this, by the way? Hold up.
Now, like I said, it used to be that I would have strings of bad streams, and I'd be like, I'm desperate that this marathon goes well. I have to have $1,000, $2,000 goal for the marathon because I'm banking on it. I really need it. Now it's like the marathon's just something we do for fun. I don't
Now, instead of doing that, he begs every day. Instead of doing that, it's even worse. It's gotten like worse percentage-wise, I would argue. One would
need
argue.
it to happen. We can
Right.
skip the marathon if we want. I don't even have a goal. I never have a goal for the marathon. I don't need it. I'm good.
I don't need it.
Take a look at me physically.
What?
Take a look at all the weight I've lost, the muscle I've put
Oh,
on,
he's
how
doing the
healthy
thing.
I am now compared to how I used to be, and I'm going to continue this journey. This is not, oh, it was a quick thing, now I drop it. I'm going to
Do you
continue
like
this
me?
journey. You
Do
understand?
you like me?
And my
There you
personal
go.
my personal life is way better and more healthy now. Everything has dramatically improved. Dramatically.
Yeah, he's doing the thing that I've called out before. I'm fit now, quote unquote fit, because you give me money. You want me to be fit, don't you? Give me money so,
again,
I
I
can
don't know
be
if Steve
fit.
Cobain was being serious or not,
It's a
but it
crazy
really
thing.
is a factual observation what he said. So guys, remember, we have kept Trucks in the rotation for as long as we have. ridiculously long for 57.4 gameplay hours.
Oh, this is already
All
gone
right,
now.
spanning all the way back to what? When did we start this? March or April? I think it was around.
This is
April.
irrelevant. I'm skipping this. This game's already sent to ban world. It's already gone. Let's move on.
I'd have to research the exercise and see if I could do it on my bench. My bench is very basic. Well, that's just a lie. You cannot see my moves because I don't have moves anymore. They're completely gone. That's a complete lie. So if you say it again, I'll just ban you because you're just outright full of shit.
Oh, my moves.
All right, let's go. Let's get our first tip of the night.
That's what he's saying.
Look how Dan I've become by leaving the house.
And let's
Thank
get
you, 100
a
the
membership
will.
as well. Let's get one of each.
For the 2.
Well, as I said that, your future stepdad
I'm
gifted
fit now, guys.
5 subscriptions over on Kick. Thank you so much, your future stepdad.
Okay, this stuff gets skipped. I want to hear him call Detractors gay. That's the juicy part. Here it is. Drama segment. It's here. Wait, what? I'm looking at this transcript.
With just very close family and, you know, justice of the peace, and you go to a restaurant down the street and you eat an amazing Italian meal and that's your whole wedding, that's cool too, you know? Seems like I'm comfortable with an estrogen-heavy environment. You say that again, I did Smart Guys with PPP for a lot of months there, man. That was a rough one.
Hey, you eat too much? Welcome.
Anyway, excuse me.
I know I'm late on this, but I don't care. Get felted.
All right, let's get serious. Let's get very serious for the end of the stream now, all right? Enough of that nonsense.
This is like the lawnmower.
Okay, can I, hold on, no. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I got something to say. Ready? I'm gonna say this now, and I just gotta say it, all right? It's so funny because all these people on the internet, drama, right? I make drama content, I make lolcow content, drama content, okay? I'm sorry to say, are you not aware that drama content, gossip content, this whole kind of content, you do realize that is female-centric or gay-centric content, right? It always has been.
Gay-centric. It's like
1,000,000%.
RuPaul.
Who's the one who's always gossiping behind the closed doors about each other? Who's the one who's all dramatic about each other, insulting each other's looks, insulting each other's actions, doing this backstabbing shit? That is girly shit teenage girls do and gay guys do.
Right.
That's what it is. I'm sorry. So if your entire existence on the internet is dealing with drama, right? Making fun of someone and how they look and how they act and how they sound because they're a joke, ha ha ha. Dude, that is the most immature, girly shit. You are so gay if all you do is sit on the internet insulting people all day. Period. And that goes for all the drama content creators. That goes for all the fucking detractor channels. You're gay. Now, that's
I'm
okay
gay.
if you're accepting of that.
It's okay, though.
You understand that.
I'm just
That's
going to
the
call you
content
gay.
about. Like, I remember when I first started on YouTube.
You see, this is
there
very
were people
straight.
who, like, we're totally into serious subject matters. I'm passionate about this subject matter, and I make videos about it. I make content about it. And then there were the people who were like, oh my God, did you hear what this celebrity did today? Did you hear what this guy did today? Did you hear what this guy, did you see how this guy looked?
He's not saying it's bad, by the way. He's not saying it's okay if you're gay, but like he's just making fun of you.
This picture,
I guess.
Oh my God. That's the kind of content they put out, and they blew up for it. And it became a very prominent thing on YouTube back in the day. But it was always the effeminate, the gay side of it. And again, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that at all.
nothing wrong
I'm
with it,
not.
though.
I'm not saying that's bad content or ever. Hey, there's an audience for it. That became a very prominent audience on YouTube back in the day. For sure, 1,000,000%. But now what's happened is somehow that content has evolved into like, no, it's all mainstream, it's okay, it's normalized, but it's not. It's drama, it's immature, it's meant for like teenage girls and gay guys. It always was. Like that was supposed to be seen as like this kind of immature level of stuff that you grow out of.
Maybe DSP is trying to appeal. Okay, guys, maybe he truly is a proud ally. Him going to Wings' channel and giving Wings money and trying to like stir up drama and derail his stream. Shut up, phone. Was him trying to appeal to the gay audience. How about that? Huh? Theo theory?
Now it's been built. No, now there's this behind this drama content.
Because that's very
This
straight,
pulling
obviously.
People, this tearing people down. If all you do all day is act like that, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. The T channels, all this shit. That is a
The T
very
channels.
culture-centric
T,
kind of
rest in
content.
peace.
And the fact that people sit on there. Oh no, what are you talking about? I'm a big manly man who's all confident in himself, but I still make this content that makes fun of others. No, you're not. You're not confident in yourself. If you were, you wouldn't make fun of others. You'd be confident enough in your own content that you don't have to bring others down. The only people...
If you were confident with yourself, you'd do push-ups off camera and then lie and say that you did them. And change the way you dress because some dude on the internet made fun of you. That's very confident.
Have to do
and start showering because the same dude made fun of you.
That are people who are not confident in themselves and or have this feeling of like immaturity, drama, again, teenage girl shit. And that's a whole business on YouTube now, but it's like, but it's normalized, right? No, it's not. If that's all you do, there's a problem there. And the problem is you. You're an insecure little bitch. Who just sits there crapping on other people.
Me?
You're the little sissy. Not the person you're making fun of.
I thought it was okay though.
Their life.
What if like what if you are gay and you're like this isn't actually saying anything and he keeps saying it's okay, but he's calling you the names associated with it.
You gay. That's not an insult or anything.
Exactly.
I mean, I like gay people. I even have a gay friend, guys.
Yeah. Thank you, Dominic. TWU for the 5.
You're the sissy girl.
You're the sissy girl. Obviously. But it's not a bad thing,
That used to be known. That actually used to be known mainstream. Like, you'd look at that and be like, all right, you got your little T channels and your little, you know, this guy on the internet who acts effeminate and he talks like celebrity gossip and shit. But now it's become like, oh, but now it's mainstream acceptable because you had guys who turned it into big business. No, it's still stupid. It's still immature. It's still gay.
It's still gay. Okay.
But you have to accept that it's gay. You have to accept that it's this immature girly shit.
That's so funny.
Dudes who are straight and confident in themselves.
Ooh, hold on. I love him pointing to himself. I got to make this a big style zoom in. That's crazy. Him pointing to himself is the best thing ever. While saying straight. I'm sorry. A bit of a boomer moment here. Jeez Louise. Where is he? Burnell? There he is. I want to see this.
Slurs Phil has used recently, sissy, spurg, butterfly. Next he'll say he likes black people because his wife's eye is black.
Oh no, Maximus. Thank you for the
it's effeminate. Dudes who are straight and confident in themselves don't have to talk shit about other guys constantly.
Me.
Because they got their own shit going on. Why do I care about what anyone else outside of my stream is doing? I don't. You guys come into my stream. Did you hear what this guy said about you? Did you hear what that guy said? I don't give a fuck. Dude, today I ran a great stream, an entertained audience. I made bank. Everyone had a great time. Why the fuck do I care what anyone else on this planet did today? I'm the one in charge here. I'm the big cheese. I don't have to sit and crap on other people because I'm happy and I'm successful. If all you do is crap on other people, that's because you ain't got shit for yourself because you're a bitch. You're a little coward. You're a little fucking sissy girl. It's that simple. It's not a big, there's really no other way to spin it. If all you do is shit on others all day, you're an insecure little cowardly bitch.
Damn.
And you will never have anything
what is this then?
Besides dump on others. The day that others don't do embarrassing things, you have nothing to do.
Okay, so I guess, okay. So in reality, right, let me translate this Piganese for you. DSP is saying if you talk shit about him, you're gay. But then talking shit back about people talking shit is not gay. And him calling you gay is not gay? I don't get it.
Content.
No content.
It's non-tent. It's just bringing up other people's shit. That's not content. That's non-tent. That's you.
All right.
Only
he learned a new word
to have success for today. Literally, the entire world could blow up around me today, and I would still have content to make. I'd have games to play. I'd have things to do.
What does that mean?
I don't rely on others to have
the world can flood, if you will. Yeah.
But sadly, there's just a lot of people that's their entire existence on the internet. That's the worst kind of fucking internet content. It really is. It's just a bunch of bitches. A bunch of little sissy gay bitches. And again, there's nothing wrong with that, as long as you're okay with that. But isn't it funny that if you ever say that to them, what? Oh, what? Me? me effeminate, me not confident in myself, me. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. That's why you have to do this stunt. That's why you have to act like some fucking bitch on a stream, constantly talking shit about other people. Soul at 2 a.m. did a $2 super chat. Is it okay to be gay? Yes, it is. That's fine, as long as you accept it. But that's what I mean. Like, the people who are prominent for making that kind of content will be like, oh, no, what are you talking about? No, I'm a super confident, ultra butch male, bro.
So you can't... What is he actually... Like, I'm trying to break down, like, the... What is he saying? You can't be a confident gay man. Like, I don't... What do I even say to this? This is really fucking weird. I gotta hear it again.
People who are prominent for making that kind of content will be like, oh, no, what are you talking about? No, I'm a super confident, ultra butch male, bro. Yeah, sure you are. Uh-huh. Whatever you say.
I'm lost.
Nick Smith did a $2
I'm scared.
super chat. Says, who's your favorite gay? Oh, let me tell you, this is a topic that I think about all day. What I do is I have an actual ranking of people who are homosexual, and I rank them all day in my head, and then sometimes the rankings change during the day's events because I just sit there on drama sites and social media, and I see what they're saying and doing to each other, and I just constantly have the ranking fluctuating all day long.
It's not an insult to call you gay, but I'm gonna
Anyway, thanks, Roy,
associate it with
Or they're
negative
gonna fly you out to a
things
bar. Well,
and use it as an insult. All right.
Let me put it this way. I think to be who you are in
When does
life
Triple
and be
P get brought up
confident in
into
who you
this?
are is way more acceptable.
Wait. What? Wait.
Let me put it this way. I think to be who you are in life and be confident in who you are is way more acceptable than to be a closeted denier. I'll put it that way. It's way more brave. It's way more acceptable for you to accept who you are in life and say, this is who I am. I'm going to stop denying it. I'm going to stop hiding it because I'm a coward, because I have a certain kind of customer base that I need to fucking basically, bend over to and say that I'm not. You could just be honest and admit it.
Okay.
But, there's some people who are cowards.
I guess Triple P is gay.
Yeah.
But he can't say it. He can't say
Especially today, because in today's society, it's completely acceptable.
Double down?
To be whatever you want, right? You can be straight, you can be gay, you can be in between, whatever you want, and it's all
That's
acceptable
awesome,
and it's
dude.
fine. And I don't care about it either. There's nothing wrong with being any kind of sexual preference.
This is getting embarrassing now. This is just massive projection. I mean, this whole segment was, but that specifically is super cringe.
kind of, gender or whatever. It's all good. It
It's
really
all
is.
good.
Shit.
I don't give a shit, but
So
I'm
why
gonna
are you
insult
hiding?
you about
Why are
it.
you lying about it? Why are you closeted, huh? Oh, because the money's coming in today. Oh, I see. Because you're pretending the money comes in, so you can't be honest with yourself. Got it.
Okay. Sounds good.
I got a $3
Sounds good to
tip.
me.
Someone says, this is clout-based DSP take. PPP has bigger tits than my girlfriend. Who said that? I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. I didn't name anyone by name. I'll tell you right now, I was just speaking in generalities
Big ups to
tonight.
Namish.
I absolutely
Thanks for
was
stopping by.
not referencing anyone whatsoever tonight at all. This is a very non-specific rant that I had.
See, this is the
I
straight
had no
thing
one
to
in
do.
mind at all.
Obviously.
And therefore, absolutely, you cannot say that because that is not what I said. I never said that. How dare you? I mean, if you want to project yourself like that on tonight's stream with a $3 tip, that's fine, but don't put words into my mouth, all right? Understand. By the way, how would you know that PPP's chest is bigger than your girlfriend's? Have you felt him up, too? Have you actually had it? All right, you know what? Don't answer that question. I don't need to know. Blue Mist, I don't think I banned those names, did I? Here's the thing. I don't want my streams to constantly be talking shit about anyone. I don't. It's fun every once in a while. You guys bring it up when we do the, when we're doing
Yeah,
stuff
this
or
is,
whatever. I just don't want every stream to be, hey God, what do you think about what they did today? What do you think about what happened today? I don't care. That's the honest, God's honest truth.
Right.
I don't care about that.
Obviously.
I literally cut the cord in March. I don't have any relation to them at all. I don't care about what they say and do. They have nothing to do with me. As you can see, I'm riding high. I'm having a good time with my life right now, right? Why would I care about them? in any capacity. So you can talk about them as much as I... The guy just turned in front of me. It was a green light. You saw that, right? Anyway, I don't care about them in any capacity.
Thank you.
I don't want to talk about them on
Gaming
every
is an
stream.
LGBTQ safe space.
I want nothing to do
Absolutely,
with them.
bread
So,
man.
I don't know, you know, you guys can bring them up, but I'm just gonna
He
ignore
used
it.
to be one of you. Yeah.
I got the drip go.
That's so dumb.
I got the drip go. I got the drip go.
It's specifically annoying too. This is like high school shit. Him saying he doesn't care, but it's fun once in a while. It's just an excuse. It's more of like weasel language, weasel behavior, where he just wants to talk about something whenever he deems it relevant, which can be literally any time ever. Unless he doesn't feel like it, then he doesn't want to talk. Then he doesn't care. Then he doesn't care until he does. It's so bullshit. Anyways, next video. DSP does pathetic push-ups on knees like a girl. I think I saw this clip somewhere.
We get ripped fast, trust me. Huh?
This
What?
is pretty good. Just we'll skip ahead because he, you know, I don't know why we get this
And
angle.
up here, you're not gonna be able to see the floor.
Why do his legs look
No.
like? Oh well, I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I was about to say, why does he look like he
What is
sits
this view?
down
This
all
is the
day?
crotch view. This is the crotch cam. See? You
Duh.
Huh?
This is the crotch and the
Retard.
baguette view.
Ah, skip.
Okay. See, even if I rotate the chair, it still blocks the view. That's what sucks. Like, there's no way you can see the.
There's no way you could see this.
Like,
Look at the fucking. Oh my lord. He's about to do
Sorry, when I
push-ups
tried
like
to do
this.
I could fit
This is so dented. This is embarrassing. This
it
is
on camera.
wild, man.
Bad view.
Obviously on his knees right now. Very nice. Look how high up he is. Very cool. Doing the girl push-ups. Very straight man, obviously.
Okay. Well,
The machismo.
That's like the best I could
Super
do.
confident man.
setup.
Holy shit. Pairing this with the whole super confident gay man thing is great. Because this is obviously what a super confident guy in his own skin would do.
well, that's
Like obscure the whole framing of the shot so that you can't tell what he's actually doing.
best I could
It's
do.
great. That's how confident he is. That's
that's
awesome.
It's like the best you could do with the setup here.
Yeah,
And
it's
how did it
obviously.
look?
There's
I
no
couldn't see it at all.
possible
Did it
way
look
he can
alright?
do anything besides
Oh,
what
it
he's
was alright.
showing you. That's how confident he is.
How did it look? Could you actually tell I was doing the push-ups?
Fucking molesting that floor. Exactly.
I mean,
Wolf.
of course it wasn't perfect form. Dude, I'm doing it in an insanely cramped spot here. There's like no room. My legs couldn't barely be all the way out because I'm kicking over my fucking wires and shit. So I knew it wasn't going to look good. That's what I mean. It didn't look good at all, did it?
Did it look good? Fuck you mean did it look good? This is a very confident man, obviously.
I wasn't
Looking for
using my
people to
knees.
ban.
But again, you can't see it. It's terrible. A terrible camera angle. You can't actually tell. I wasn't using my knees at all. I was only on the tips of my toes.
Right. He's used to doing that.
I don't even know how do you do.
Holy shit. You know, I just... Oh, he had a fucking frame. I don't know. It's possible to do this when he deems it possible. But like when he needs to show off push-up for whatever reason, like he wants to prove that he can do push-ups. But at the same time, he says it's impossible to show it. But then when a fucking desk arrives, because he loves spending money and wasting it, all of a sudden he's able to move the camera and make space to do something. Because it involves some new bullshit toy that he got. But like now it's impossible? It's impossible.
Do push-ups
Except
from the
when it
knees.
isn't,
I don't even
obviously.
understand that. I've never seen that before. I've literally not once seen a person do push-ups with their knees. How do you do it with your knees?
Oh my god.
I've only ever done it from the tips of my toes, so I don't even understand what you mean by that. Well, did someone do something? Someone said someone did 100 kicks? Oh, Darkside Dabbing did 100 kicks for that rousing 5 push-ups. Gee, thanks, Darkside Dabbing. I appreciate that. Wow. Now, if only we could get, let's see,
Funny?
another 84 more of those. Or so, no, 88 more of those. We'll hit the goal. There we go.
How exciting.
Yeah, I didn't even know you could do it with your knee, so you guys brought it up the other day. I had no idea that that was even possible. I just, I've only seen people do the proper form for a push-up, so I don't even know how you would do a push-up with your knees.
Thank you.
Sure, buddy.
No, I've literally never done that before. I've only done it properly.
Exactly, Fist of the North
Thank you to
Star.
Soul at 2 a.m. for a $5 super chat, and he says, I just joined. The first thing I heard was a crotch baguette. Well, there you go. Did you see the crotch baguette?
I'm sorry, Fist of the North Star. How exciting.
Jade, you're taking off. Have a
Very
good night,
cool.
man.
Anyways, that's him doing push-ups like 3 weeks ago. Next one. I'm going to try to keep this stream to like 3 hours long. DSP responds to Asmongold and crashes out over being a beggar.
There's been some drama on my Kick channel over the last week. Notably, the drama was
additional
that
context, I guess. This is Asmongold watched the video of him and was laughing at it and complaining that he begs a lot. So this is before the interview, before he vowed to stop begging after they spoke, and before he went back to begging. So we're just catching up quickly. Why is that still playing?
A week and a half ago, I actually gave a new feature to the people on Kick. Allow me to explain. I need to give backstory because it's so convoluted and confusing. So allow me to explain. Months ago, okay, Kick instituted a new system by which when you watch someone's channel, you earn channel points.
I'm going to re-summarize this. He disabled channel points on Kick because people were trolling him with it and he didn't like it.
Lie about me every day and say things that literally
when he wasn't getting money, he would say, guys, stop fucking, I'm going to disable the moral support because you guys are fucking abusing it.
Kept watching me exclusively on Kick.
That's the backstory.
And they're definitely a trolling element. And I understand that. I explained this yesterday, but I kind of want to break it down in a way that makes sense on the show today, okay? I'm okay with having two audiences. Okay? I am. And I feel now, in the modern day, it makes sense to have two audiences.
My bad.
One audience that really likes me and positively supports all my content, and one audience that's there to kind of razz me every day, to make fun of me or whatever. I'm okay with that. What I'm not okay with is those who take it to the extreme. Those who are attacking my family members, those who are trying to literally lie about me every day and say things that literally don't happen and act like they're factually true things, okay? But if you just want to sit there and you want to kind of make fun of me and you want to razz me and you want to do this stuff, I'm okay with that. Really, I am. And the Kick chat, 100% is the place to do it. That way we kind of have that controlled element. If you want to be more positive, you want to be more of a bigger fan of my content and support it in a positive way, YouTube side. If you want to kind of be the razzing crowd that's active and rowdy and tossing emotes and making fun of me, Kick side. I'm okay with that. And that's a very different attitude. You have to understand, for many, many years back in the day, I was always, how dare you be critical of me? How dare you make fun of me and laugh at me? This is how you don't play. How could you look at my content and try to make fun of it? My content's the best on the internet, and that's absolutely ridiculous that you would do that, right? Today, I'm way more open to it. I just don't really care, to be honest. Okay, everyone does it anyway. If we have an environment here where we can have that in my content and I can control it, and let's be honest, I can make a buck on it, then it's all good, right? Who gives a shit? So what happened was last week, really, and this is my fault, I got into a bad mood about everything that was going on Kick. It literally looked like it was a direct response to me giving a new feature, giving back these highlighted moral support text messages. I turned them on, and then for like 3 days, no support at all. Okay? Seriously. And it really upset me.
I love how he's saying this, how it's like, it's supposed to come across as like him being justified in doing it.
And we went back and forth for several different days about
back and forth.
Right?
Back and
finally,
forth.
I want to say it was like Sunday night. It was Sunday night. I came to a realization, okay? I was thinking about it, and I was like, in reality, me arguing with a certain audience isn't going to ever improve anything. It's not. It's just going to make things worse. It's going to give people this content that they want, where they can selectively pick parts of a stream and try to showcase it as that was the whole stream and say, see, all Phil did was argue with his audience, because that's exactly what happened. People cherry-picked, and they're like, so Phil said he got no contributions, and therefore he argued with his audience and says he's not going to give them anything ever again. Literally not what happened. I've been doing great. I've been hitting all of my goals. Support has been outstanding. In general, things are really positive and good right now. So how could you say that I'm making no money, I'm angry that no one's supporting me, and I'm not going to give you anything? It doesn't make any sense. But that's how it's portrayed on the internet, because that's what people do. They cherry pick the moments, and they try to fucking portray it like that's what happened when that's not what happened. Okay? So, after thinking about this, I was like, I've got a change of heart.
A change of heart.
And what I want to do is I want to try to completely flip this on its head. Instead of being a grumpy old man, where I'm not going to get anywhere being a grumpy old man, I'm going to completely change my attitude. So I went ahead and I added back the moral support messages with text, but I said, you got to use 500 channel points to do it. This way, this will avoid non-stop spamming. Because if I had it as 100 points, literally the entire chat would have been the messages, right? So I said, let's do it for 500 points or more, redeemed. Let's bring back these messages. Now people can actually do, emotes, messages, or whatever, okay? So I did that as of Sunday night, okay? That was during the tournament.
Oh my God.
There was no reason for me to...
Okay.
More rowdy, controlling element. I get that. It always will be like that's how it's set up to be. I would rather have people who are like that, who want to kind of make fun of me, to be on that side, and have the YouTube be a different viewing audience. I'm okay with that. I like that actually, and I've gotten a lot better, I think, at juggling both chats over the last year. It's just that every once in a while, things change or something happens, and I get upset, and it's my fault, And so I recognize my mistake. I corrected the mistake.
That's
I apologize
so embarrassing.
to people who felt like maybe I was being abrasive over the last week, and we move forward positively, and we're all good, right? Cool. So last night, I'm streaming American Truck Simulator.
Here we go. We're finally there.
And people are like, are you aware that Asmon Gold is talking about you right now? No, and I don't care.
I don't care.
Everyone talks about me at all times. Every day, someone's talking about me. Someone's making content about me. Something's doing toxic shit about me. They're watching detractor content. They're watching out of context shit. What they never do is watch my live content. So what I mean, like, if people always are going to talk about me, they literally never watch me. They only watch the out of context detractor highlights, which will focus on negative stuff. So
guess what DSP does when talking about wings? I don't even have to answer. You already know.
Of course, what's the latest negative topic? Oh, well, Phil was really mean to his audience. He said that they gave him no support and he was going to give them nothing from now on, which isn't what happened. What happened was I was talking specifically to the Kick viewers. There had been a big, sharp decline in support.
Decline.
It seemed to be directly in tandem with the moral support message issue. I did react poorly. I had already corrected that attitude. I'd given back the messages for 3 streams and everything was good.
That's crazy. That shows his psychology, his psychopathy, the way he thinks. I did something shitty, but I gave it back to you, so you should therefore now be okay with it. That's the way he thinks. That's like the child brain maneuver, I'll call it.
But Asmon Gold doesn't know that. He watches the detractor content and thinks...
you're not allowed being mad at me, you fucking idiot.
He believes it at face value and thinks that it's all true, and then says stuff about me.
I said, I'm sorry, stupid. Therefore, you cannot be mad anymore,
so that
idiot.
In tandem has people talking about me in a negative light. That sends people to my channel in a negative light to troll me. It's the usual stuff. This is nothing different, nothing special. This has happened a zillion times. It will happen a zillion times again. Been there, done that. I'm used to it. It's not a big deal. But this morning, it seems like everyone is just talking about it. Like, why? By the time that these people who do this kind of internet commentary get to the topic's already outdated. That issue literally is already not a big deal. We're already past it, and we're already on new days of content, and everything's good.
It was 2 days ago.
Why are we still talking about it? Oh, well,
why am I still talking about this? It was only 3 weeks ago.
Gold brought up
4 weeks ago.
Gold brings up.
I'm hyper fixating on this.
Doesn't affect me in any way. Just another wave of people who come to my content and say, "Oh, you suck, you suck." Okay, great. See you later. And now today is a normal day for me because I don't care. I don't give a shit. You know. So, yeah, no big deal. No worries. We're good. We already have, like I said, we already kind of recovered from it. We're already fine. And I'm sorry. I wholeheartedly admit I was in a bad mood for a few days. I shouldn't have been. All right. Honestly, I don't even know what really rubbed me the wrong way. It was probably not stuff related to the streams at all. There's other things that happen in real life behind the scenes.
Cat has cancer.
Stuff that's been affecting me. And, it can sadly.
Oh, that reminds me. I have this funny thing. You probably all heard this already, but I saw it in my folders the other day and I wanted to play it on stream. Here it is. Just listen.
Yeah. He's concerned that his wife is going to die and she's becoming more religious. And so Phil feels like he needs to be more religious and so he can't be a heel. And I just feel come on. I feel like that's fuck.
I don't know why.
Ruin the content, which you shouldn't.
That's probably what was happening again. Maybe his wife was dying again. Another health scare came up. That's why he raged at his chat.
People in chat for no reason. It's just dumb shit, but we learn. We live and we learn and we grow. And, I immediately, when I had that moment of retrospection on Sunday and I looked at it, I was like, why am I acting like this?
Big ups, Agent 47.
Things are going good.
3
I'm hitting
months.
my goal. The content's getting attention. We're all doing good. Why am I upset? I literally couldn't think of a reason. Like, I actually don't know why I'm upset and I'm at odds with the kick chat. It doesn't seem to make sense. And then I realized, oh yeah, that's kind of how they're supposed to act. That's the point, is that the kick people are like that. The YouTube people are a different crowd. It's okay. So again, I'm sorry. I really am. I'm sorry that I acted like that, all right? As for Asmongold, I don't give a fuck what he says. I don't even know what he said. I don't care. He literally reacts to detractor content, which is always skewed. If he actually wanted a real perspective on someone, he would actually watch their real content. Like, instead of watching detractor clips on X, he would say, oh, is he streaming
Wait a
right now?
minute.
Let's see what he's doing.
Did DSP watch the full stream of Asmongold laughing at DSP? Or did he watch a highlighted clip of it? I'm willing to bet it was the highlighted clip of it. DSP.
Tune into the stream.
That doesn't sound like a fair opinion.
Just the out of context shit.
Come on, man.
But he doesn't care.
Fuck
He has a giant crowd of who watch him, and he literally just watches the clips. He always has. He's a clip watcher, right? Like, that's what he does. So he's gonna watch it out of context. He's gonna.
I also never understand this argument, because DSP streams like every day, all day, and if you watch DSP every day, all day, but you're doing it to laugh at him, you're a no-life loser idiot who like hyper fixates on him and is autistic and gay and stupid and a mouth drooler. But if you hyper fixate on him and watch him every day, but you type LOL in his chat or beg to name Pokemon or beg for someone to gift you a sub or whatever the fuck, then you're a cool guy who deserves respect. Or not even.
He's gonna make comments. I don't give a shit.
What was my point? Oh yeah, because you're not supposed to watch DSP all day, every day. He doesn't want you to, because if you do, you're a no-life loser idiot. But also, that's a lot of fucking videos and streams to watch DSP. Like, does he actually expect you to watch it all? I would assume yes, because of his ego. But he hates when you watch it all, because if you watch it all...
I don't. It doesn't affect me.
Rewind the stream and you'll hear what I just said.
It doesn't affect me.
It just goes in a loop
17
forever.
years. I'm on year 18. I'm going to be here as long as I want. It doesn't matter how many people have something toxic or negative to say about me today. It doesn't affect me. It does. I'll still be here the next day and the next day and the next day, pumping out content, having fun with a good audience, and making a living doing it. And I'm happy for it, and I'm grateful for it. And I'm sorry when I do have times when I get upset about shit and I act in a stupid way.
I'm sorry, except I'm not.
Okay? It is.
You like this apology? I'm sorry, except fucking like 2 minutes ago, he was saying, I actually said sorry already, so you shouldn't even be mad about it. Why the fuck are you mad about it? Bro, why are you apologizing again? Can you pick a lane? Why are we apologizing again if it's something that's already been handled? Like, I don't get it. He's trying to like do both narratives.
That's what happens, and I'm sorry for that.
I'm sorry. But he just finished saying that he's like over it, and you should be over it.
Here come the idiots. Well, the only reason
Here we go.
that you had a change of heart is because Asmongold talked about you. Asmongold watched the stuff yesterday. I already added the moral support messages and unbanned everyone on Sunday. So unless there was a fucking time machine where I saw his reaction, I went back in time a day and I did it on Sunday, what you're saying makes no sense and you're a fucking idiot. But again, that's the detractor's perspective.
Right.
We make up a narrative. We invent shit that's not real and we believe it as our reality because we're mentally ill idiots. So believe what you want. I don't care, but I don't own a time machine.
This actually did happen. DSP was shitting on people who were playing State of Decay 2 early because they got it free from the devs or free from Microsoft or whatever. And then people saw the tweet that he made shitting on them. And then he backpedaled and made excuses and said it was his depression and he was blaming the fact that he couldn't go out on his day off or something. Some crazy shit. But basically, this has happened in the past.
Okay, I don't.
So it's pretty funny for him to say this.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. So now that topic's done, let's do some shout outs. Let's say hellos, and then we can get to more interesting topics. Okay? Okay. And that's not true, too. Oh, well, he was talking about how over 15 years you begged for your audience's money. Literally never, ever
exactly,
asked for
nerd
contributions until my trolls ruined
Watch
my
my
channel
streams, but don't call me out.
and made it so I couldn't make a living
Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
on ad revenue.
Absolutely.
All the way up through that when they got me those false copyright strikes, which ruined my channel and made it so that I couldn't make a living on ads anymore. That's when I had to start asking for crowd support. Before then, I never did.
Wait. I need to hear this again.
When they YouTube channel and made it ever asked for contributions until my trolls ruined my YouTube channel and made it so I couldn't make a living on ad revenue.
Yeah, that's not true. You probably seen it, I don't know, WPIG probably covered it. You probably saw it on Tevin a long time ago. Whatever the fuck. DSP asked for money basically since he started. He was asking for PayPal donations. He's been a beggar since he started. Almost since day one. Damn near since day one. Guys, I'm not getting paid for this. If you want to throw a couple of bucks my way, I'll give you a shout out for like $10, $20 on my videos at the start of the playthrough. That was him. That was DSP back in the day. He's been begging for everything. And if it wasn't money, it was views. And if it wasn't views, it was Patreon. If it wasn't Patreon, it was subscriptions. If it wasn't subscriptions, it was bits. If it wasn't bits, it was memberships.
Thank you.
It's everything.
You found the guy's big head cheat code. What is it?
It's up ASS
When they got me those false copyright strikes
on the keyboard,
which ruined my channel so that I couldn't make a living on ads anymore. That's when I had to start asking for crowd support. Before then, I never did.
Yeah, that's such a lie.
And
crowd support, like, because he says crowd support. This is him trying to obfuscate details and weasel his way out of it. But what is crowd support? Because Patreon was before that. So he did directly ask for crowd support through Patreon. Like, what the fuck is crowd support? Because that's him trying to pretend that he didn't, like, ask for, like, tips specifically. But it's like, bro, you did kind of, though, on Patreon.
And you can go back and you can watch documentaries that talk about it.
$1 a
Watch
day?
the fucking June the King documentary that literally shows that there was a year where all my views tanked because false copyright strikes affected my channel.
Yo, this is pretty good, too. Pretty good.
And that's a fucking fact. And
it's a fucking fact.
You can go back and you can watch documentaries that talk about it.
You can watch documentaries that talk about it. Okay, what do they talk about? Listen to this.
Go watch the fucking June the King documentary that literally shows that there was a year where all my views tanked because false copyright strikes affected my channel, kicked me out of the YouTube algorithm. I couldn't make a living just on ad revenue anymore.
That's what they talk about. So it specifically talks about the year where the copyright strikes happen. And I love him throwing the word false in there because it's great. He just says false, which means you just assume it's false, I guess, because he says it. Whatever, no critical thinking, I guess, if you're fucking Jade in the chat listening. But it just shows that. It doesn't actually show that he wasn't a beggar before and that he didn't continue to beg after. It doesn't show that part. The part that he was actually talking about like 2 minutes ago. No, it shows like the nugget of truth that he put in there. Isn't it funny? The nugget of truth makes a comeback whenever he's describing something. It's
I had to change my model. I literally never intended to be an internet live streamer. I wanted to do on-demand videos. I had to change my model to survive.
And what does this mean? Oh my God, this is like
it's not ad revenue anymore. And I had to change my model. I literally never intended to be an internet live streamer. I wanted to do on-demand videos.
I never intended to be an internet live streamer. Like who, like, okay, it's 2008. Where, like, to be fair, who did like want to be an internet live streamer? Specifically video game live streamer. What does that even mean?
To change my model to survive because people fucked with me.
Change my model. Like, but he would tell you, right? He just said I had to change my model to survive. But he would also tell you that he never planned to make videos on the internet for money. But it's like, is that relevant? Like, I don't understand though, because you were already begging on your videos. Like, you changing to live streaming didn't really change the way you did things. And like, oh my God, there's so many layers to how dumb this is, because when he started streaming the first time, DSP himself says it was an isolation booth. And he basically ignored the stream and just streamed because he could. And whenever he got money on the stream, he wouldn't even shout it out or do anything. So it's like, you didn't really shift your model. You yourself have told us that you didn't really shift anything until 2017 when he shifted his model. So I don't even know what we're talking about.
My model to survive because people fucked with me. So when you...
Which 2017, by the way, I'm sorry for pausing, but 2017 is 2 years after what he is currently talking about took place in? So like the timeline is all fucked up and he's trying to confuse you with all this different information and timelines that don't match and things that happened all over the place. I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Asks for money, then you shouldn't have fucked with my livelihood. I never had to until people did. Now you deal with the repercussions. You don't like the current Phil that asks for contributions. You made the monster. You're Dr. Frankenstein. Now you gotta live with the monster you created, bitches. And if you don't like it, too fucking bad, because you don't have a time machine to go back in time and change what you already did.
That's great. He's trying to say that it's your fault he's the way he is. Basically, he's telling you that the internet like bullied him into being a really pathetic loser who begs online. Which is crazy as a 43-year-old idiot to say.
Tough.
You guys bullied me into being a fucking online beggar.
You don't have a time machine to go back in time and change what you already did. Tough
Tell your
shit.
wife that. Tell your wife that. Tough shit.
All right.
Imagine telling your wife that. Who doesn't even live with you. Yeah, man.
Anyway,
I have no choice, man.
Let's get back on topic, shall we? Let's do some shout outs. Let's have some cool interactions. And then let's talk about some other stuff, like I said, in the future. We got to figure out what we're going to be doing on Black Friday, okay?
That's great. I love little videos like that. All this shit doesn't make any sense. And that's the problem with DSP. I've said this before, but if you just listen to him, if you literally just listen to DSP, it all falls apart. And that's what he doesn't want. He just wants you to sit there and be Jade and ring your little bell. Or whatever the fuck Jade does. I'm sorry. I'm shitting on Jade for no reason. But whatever. He just wants you to sit there and like consume the product. And like not think at all. Or listen. Not even listen. He doesn't even want you to listen. Except for when he does. But he also doesn't want you to. But whatever. Next video. This is from what, 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago. DSP won't beg anymore. So this is after the Asmon Gold. I don't want to call it an interview. Discussion. I'm not watching that. It was pretty bad. I watched it live, like on my own. It's not worth watching. But DSP won't beg anymore. Abolishes King's tax goal. Won't charge money for shots. Let's go. Let's see what happened 2 weeks ago.
I never watched you before. I've heard many things about you and your career. I never joined the hate storm against you. The Roach King interview got you a new subscriber. Great interview. Thank you. Thank you. So, for those who don't know, after my interview with Asmon Gold yesterday, which is just a little under 24 hours old, we started at noon yesterday and went about 2 hours. My DSP gaming channel here on YouTube has gained, as of right now,
we're flexing. Let's go.
Over 6,000 new subscribers.
Welcome home.
Going on 7,000. And that's just the first 24 hours. Like, I'm sure it's going to peter off at some point. But the fact that I just got the amount of subscribers in 24 hours that I usually get in a year is pretty cool. Okay? And it means that there could be some very positive things on the way. Okay? Gold play button incoming. Let's go. No. There's no way I'm getting a gold play button. I'll never get a million subs on this channel. I wish. I've been here for 17 years. I've been on this channel.
This is, oh my God. Okay, DSP. How many times have you heard DSP say, I just want to stay in my lane. I don't want to grow. I don't want to change. I don't want to, whatever the fuck. Different adjective here, different sentence here. I don't want to grow. I don't want to change. I want to stay in my lane. And then now he's all of a sudden trying to like, I would love a gold play button. Would you? I don't know, man. Because before you would also say that you don't want to do anything different. And that's the problem when you're a snake weasel like DSP. You just say things that don't mean anything because there is no like backbone to any statement he ever gives ever. Do you want a gold play button? I thought you don't want any more subscribers.
15
Come
years.
on, man. Which is it?
I've put out over 68,000 videos alone on this
These are
video,
things he has told us for some reason.
Hard, but it never took off in that way. Like, even if everyone had subbed back in the day, I don't think I would have got a million subs. I'm just being real here. I don't do the kind of content that gets a million subs.
I don't want a million
you know
subs.
What I'm saying? I don't.
But
doing Let's Plays and just
I would love a
audience
gold play
usually isn't going to get you a million subs. Already, we're almost
Sound
up to 300
good?
viewers on YouTube alone. It's like, I don't even get this on a normal stream.
Sounds
and here we
good
go.
to me.
Well, I guess maybe now this is the new normal. Or maybe it's not. And that's the thing. Like, I want you guys to understand that I've been here before. I've been at the top. I've been at the bottom. I've been in between and all lengths
How's
here.
that
Like,
as
I've been up and
Mongo
down over
drub?
the years.
Bob, good
So,
job. Dance it's time.
That,
Exactly,
success can
Jordan.
be
Fade
fleeting.
away.
I actually said this a
This
year
is
ago. I
2
had a boost
weeks
a year ago. I worked
ago.
with a bunch of drama content creators.
Thank you for the
And
two.
I had a temporary boost of a few months, and then it
This is
completely
already
disappeared
gone,
because
Jordan.
The creators were drama creators. I don't do drama. So within a few months, the viewers were like, oh, we don't want to be here. Phil's not doing drama.
I don't do drama.
Hopefully, you guys are here to chill.
I don't
and you're
do
here for
drama
me. If
unless
you're
I
here to
do
relax,
drama.
Have a good interactive time and play games together and or enjoy games together. You're definitely in the right place. That's what I'm all about. That's my philosophy. That's the content I want to put out. He says, it's Turkish Lira. Good luck. Based on your attitude, you deserve a real rebirth. Please use the chance and maybe we'll see some videos by other people about your career rising from ash like a phoenix. No. You want to know why you won't see them? Because no one watches those videos. People only want to watch videos of the downfall. Like, last year there was a documentary about me by June the King. It was called The Eternal Downfall of Darkside Phil. Then immediately after that documentary came out, I teamed up with these drama creators, got a big surge in
these
you know,
drama creators.
support,
He doesn't even say their
popularity.
names.
Then
They're
it
like
waned again.
Voldemort.
Now here we are again a year later. So that's what I mean. Like, you will never see the video that says, "Oh, someone's doing well." Instead, you'll only see the video that says, "You're failing." That's how it works on YouTube, because that's what gets the views. You see? I'm appreciative of that. Broden says the tide is changing. New mindset, my man. Yeah. And I just wanted to kind of open this today and say this. Welcome home.
Help.
Today and say this. Welcome home. To those of you who are down for gaming content.
Down for the rafters.
And welcome home to those of you who have been gone for a while and maybe were swayed by what everyone said.
Swayed?
And now you're coming back. Because I haven't gone anywhere. You know, a lot of people are like, "Oh, it's the resurgence, it's the redemption arc, it's the second coming." No, I never went anywhere. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't disappear, I didn't leave and come back. I've been here the whole time, grinding away, 68,000 videos. I've tried my best, clawed tooth and nail, to stay afloat, to stay pertinent, to stay relevant, despite an entire internet that wanted to say that I was a scumbag. And I did my best. At least I know that I made mistakes along the way. You know, I'm not perfect. I know that I definitely did things that were bad and or could be seen as, "Oh, he went too far this way and he made this mistake and he was irresponsible here and whatever." I'm a flawed human and I'm trying to learn. And I feel like today in 2025, I am a much better creator and a much better person than I have been, especially back in the old days when I used to make content and I was very irreverent and didn't care who I offended and stuff like that. Today, I just want to have fun with an audience and enjoy games together. Like, I don't want to, you know, I don't want to poke a hornet's nest. I don't want to cause problems. I just want to chill. That's where I am in my life. I'm 43 years old. I'm happily married. I have a great home, an awesome cat.
Welcome home.
For myself on my streams. Now, could it be possible that now people are going to come back and be like, "Holy shit, he's been here the whole time. This is what he actually is. It's not what people say, and we're all going to have a good time together." I mean, that's amazing if that's what's happening. Okay, seriously. If that's what's going on, I'm down for it. I've been waiting a long time for people to kind of come around.
Hey, he's doing it again.
What this is?
He's doing it again. I've been waiting for people to come around. Have you? Again, DSP himself has said, "I don't want to grow. I love the audience I have." It's like the new he's fucking Andy, and when not Warski, Toy Story. When he gets Buzz Lightyear, and then Woody has a nightmare that he gets thrown away. That's DSP is Andy. New audience comes in, quote unquote new audience, and then he just throws away the previous ones. Basically just shits all over them. Yeah, guys, everything I told you before was a lie. And I always wanted a new audience. I always wanted to grow. Remember when I said you guys were my world and my everything? Yeah, I was just lying to you. I'm sorry.
Yoo-hoo.
Except I'm not sorry. I was just lying to you.
Man,
then amazing.
Home.
Welcome home.
Right? You're doing
right?
what I wish I could have fun today.
Thank you
and
for the
listen,
two.
I know
The
how
pasta
lucky
maker.
I am, and I know how
I gotta add
much of
that
a
to
dream
the
it is to do
soundboard.
what you love for a living. Because a lot of people will say, "Well, Phil, isn't it like torture to do what you do with the amount of stress, the amount of harassment you get on the internet?" No. You want to know why? Because I don't care. These people who talk shit about me constantly on the internet, right? Who cares? I said this recently. I said, you understand that once I'm off the internet, I walk out of this door. I have a wife. I have a great life.
Great quote. Biggest joke of the night. Let's go. I'm laughing so much you can't even hear it.
Walk out of this door. I have a wife. I have a great life that has nothing to do with anything I'm doing on the internet. And by the way,
Cat agrees with
me. Not my credit card, I should say. My bank card still clears everywhere I go. It's not like, oh, because people make fun of me on the internet, I can't go buy food for my family. I can't have a good time. My life is good. So I'm living the dream. Who cares about the harassment I get online? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't give a crap about that stuff. It's not a big deal to me. I just ignore it. But I'm grateful.
Yo, this paired with the last video. If you were here for the last video, DSP basically saying, "I'm the begging idiot monster online that you created. It's your fault that I'm a begging idiot who has to do this for a living." And then now he's saying, "I don't have to beg. I don't have to do this for a living. I love my life." What the fuck is going on? Let me hear it again.
Who cares about the harassment I get online? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't give a crap about that stuff. It's not a big deal to me. I just ignore it. But I'm grateful every day that this is what I get to do for a living. I'm well aware that there's tons of people out there who want to do this and can't. I got in at the very early conception of being able to do YouTube for a living, and I was one of the first Let's Players to be able to do commentary on gameplay and then make a living doing it. And I am so lucky and grateful. 17 years I've done it. 15 years I've done it. Well, almost 15 years. I'm about to enter that 15th year doing it for a living. And that is amazing, right? Hey.
Spinning bottle kick.
Everyone's always been welcome in my content. Seriously, like everyone from every walk of life is welcome on DSP Gaming. Seriously.
What if you're gay?
To each their own. You do you. Be happy. Just as long as your happiness doesn't mean that you're stepping on other
I love
people.
that I'm watching these back to
Be
back.
happy with your life. And be happy with who you are. I don't care what race, what creed, what gender, what religion, what denomination, what
if you don't know what I'm
skin
talking
color,
about,
who gives a crap? Sexual
rewind the
orientation,
stream.
who gives a crap? That's your call, what you want to do with your life, man. So be happy. And everyone should just be happy and respect each other. And we can all get along and enjoy games together. That's always been my philosophy on this channel, you know?
Philosophy?
Okay, Narwhal Panic, thanks for 10
What a
bucks.
strange thing to say.
And he says, lots will leave, lots will leave. I've talked to other roaches.
15
Lots of
years pro and no improvement at all. Welcome, Dent.
Welcome home, Infamous. Thank you for the 2
What is that?
pounds.
Spread and scatter the word sounds good. If you mean you're spreading the word about my content and the channel. I don't know what you mean by lots will leave. Who's going to leave? I didn't have many left to leave. But thankfully, I'm getting more people now.
Let me just
Maybe
shit
I'm
on my
misunderstanding
audience again.
Okay. Kudo, thank you for
continue
$5.
to shit on
Understandable
my
the temporary
old
expectations.
audience.
It's also important to be optimistic. You've got this. Thank you. Yeah, again, I have been down this road before. This has happened to me before. And as I said, it's kind of like shell shock because it's fleeting. Sometimes when you get a big spike in like positivity and then it goes away, it's like, well, you're right back to where you started. You know, lucky for me, that hasn't happened. Like in the last year, I had that temporary rise doing drama stuff. And even though I stopped doing the drama stuff and a lot of the drama crowd left, I maintained the level of success that I had, the level of engagement and support that I had. I was doing well. And that's the first time in a long time that I've done well for myself because of all the stuff that I've been going through on YouTube with the algorithm, with the trolls and the detractors stealing my stuff. I persevered through it and I've been doing really good. So it's excellent that now, at the time when I have a great setup, at a time when I'm able to play a bunch of games, whatever I want to do, and we have freedom kind of to do whatever. You know, Czar Gustav, you say that, but again, I've been through it. I'll give you an example here, okay? I used to be a competitive Street Fighter player, okay? I used to actually travel the country playing in person in Street Fighter tournaments at a time when Street Fighter wasn't prominent. Like, this is before Street Fighter 4 even came out. I'm talking the years of like 2000 to like 2007. So I was a top player. I won tournaments. I won entire qualifying tournaments like Evo East. I won 2 years
Qualifying tournaments.
Okay. This is all
qualifying.
Well documented as fact that I was a very good player at Street Fighter. And even players like, you know, Justin Wong would admit, yeah, he was really good back in the day. They erased that. They erased
that?
No one knows this, or they treat it as a running joke. They'll be like, oh, yeah, he placed 4th place once. No, I actually won tons of tournaments. But they erased that history because they don't like me.
Saying he won 4th place is somehow erasing tons of tournaments. I feel like if you were truly a great player, you wouldn't have to like try to convince others that you were a great player. That sounds really pathetic and lame. Like Wayne Gretzky doesn't need to tell people he was good at hockey, or like Michael Jordan.
So they actually will say something that's untrue, like I suck and I never
pointing out the obvious. Help.
And people believe it. No one will ever know that I'm actually good at Street Fighter because no one actually watches my content. They only watch me rage when I lose, and no one actually wants to look at
that's just
results.
a factual observation.
Sweeping under the rug. He doesn't.
DSP got 4th place is somehow a troll meme when it's just the truth. The highest he's ever finished at Evo was 4th place. How is that erasing anything? You achieved that in like 2004. 4th place.
Exist. So with the fact that they've erased my Street Fighter history, people can easily forget YouTube history. And they can just say that Phil never existed. It was everyone else around him that pioneered. He did nothing, right? And let's hope that you know, today, because here's the thing. Yesterday was the day. Today is day one. It is. Today is day one.
There's some people watching who weren't even alive.
What happens after that day?
When that happened.
Today, I feel like will be a determining
day. And he's trying to convince you in current day, in current year, whenever you're watching this, that he is like a great player. It's like, okay, man.
Are people really interested? Are people going
to come
take
you to bed, Grandpa?
Investigate my content? Or was it just one day that's fleeting? One day because I did the interview, that's it, and then, okay, we move on to the next thing, right? You never know. Again, I want to temper my expectations about this. I don't want to go crazy and expect the world when, you know, this, again, it could be fleeting. Okay, So here's what I like to. By the way, welcome everyone. There's tons of people right now.
Welcome home.
Jade, I saw you. Good morning. All
Fuck
the regular,
you, Jade. Get out of here. I'm skipping that shit.
DSP
Welcome home.
has gained over 6,000 subscribers in less than 24 hours.
Whoa.
Basically, from the time on the podcast / interview that I said to Asmongold, this is really my channel. This is how you find it. People have actually gone out of their way to find it and subscribe. Over 6,000. That is more subs than I get in a year. Typically, on average on this channel, I get anywhere between 300 to 600 subs a month. So even on like a good year,
why is
I'll
he
probably
telling
get
us
6,000 to
this?
7,000
This
subs.
is so
And I
cringe,
just got
man.
that in 24 hours. Not even 24 hours. Okay? The last video that wasn't gameplay, because I did do Tormented Souls 2 last night.
Like, okay, in his own head, he somehow thinks to introduce these quote-unquote new subscribers, 6,000 of them apparently, and maybe he has more viewers than normal. The best thing to do is to then, like, kind of play the victim? Like, why is this your first instinct to do this? Yeah, man, I'm usually so bad at streaming and subscriptions and views.
But the last video that wasn't gameplay, which was
like,
the
just
daily
wants to
wrap
be a
where I
victim,
recap the day.
regardless of
Hey,
whatever's
check out
happening.
every day if you want to see what I'm up to. 3,800 views.
Why is this your first instinct, man?
Do you know how many
This
views
is
that video
crazy.
usually gets?
His
300.
brain is wired. He's
So I got about
gay.
10 times more views on the video
He's
than I typically
dumb.
would get. I've received thousands upon thousands of likes across the channel. Just the daily wrap got 800 likes. I believe that the actual appearance with Asmongold has gotten something like almost 2,000 plus likes.
Whoa.
Which is pretty
No way.
insane. So, yeah, pretty crazy. Within one day, the positivity that you guys are throwing at me.
Wild
Thank you.
stuff. Thank you.
Yesterday,
Prayer hands.
between the Asmongold interview and my late stream of Tormented Souls 2 was the best day of the year for me.
He's so
support-wise.
shaky.
And
Why is he
I
so
topped
shaky?
my best day of
I've
last
noticed
year.
this the past like year.
My best day last year was when I did a cooperative react.
Like the head wobbles
Tech
at the end of
USA
every
negative
sentence.
documentary with the guys from Kino Casino.
What is
They're
up with
drama
that, man?
creators. Okay.
Freaks
That
me out.
collab,
Stop it.
I topped the amount of income that I made during that collab yesterday. And it was doing the content that I like to do. It wasn't toxic, react and make fun of people content. It was have a chill conversation with
You
Asmongold.
notice it more with
Have
the
a
new
chill
chair?
conversation with my audience, play some games.
Jeez.
And the reason that this is a big deal for me is because I was directly told by Kino Casino, you can't be successful being a gamer. You have to do that drama. You must. You must drop everything that you've done for 17 years.
This is
and
great.
you have to come over to our side of the
2
internet.
weeks later,
and do
he's
our
begging
content,
again.
because that's all you're ever going to
He's
make.
back to begging 2 weeks
Victim
later.
is his default. BC, he's a manipulator.
That's a good point. Fist of the Snort Star. I just noticed that's your name.
A living
For the
doing.
€2. That's a great point.
That gaming is failing, you're failing. You can't maintain like
Just
this.
constant
You're a
need
failure.
for
You have to come over
pity
do
and
this with us.
attention.
So that's why it's meaningful to me. Because
Meaningful.
basically after being with those guys for like 6 to 8 months, I saw where it was going, how toxic it was getting, that they were trying to pull me into this thing that I didn't want to go down and I was going to get stuck there. And I cut the cord. And man, they didn't like that. They were very upset.
I know
that cut
Palm
the cord
Primus,
because
don't
I was
worry.
in control and they weren't. And so they tried all year to make me look like an asshole. And I just ignore them. I don't pay any attention to anything that they do at all. The only way I know about it is if people come on my stream and talk about it.
I don't pay attention
okay?
at all.
And
though.
I made it my goal. I said, I want to
Yeah.
prove that I can be successful doing what I love. But the
This
problem
is so strange.
the entire internet turned me into a meme. Therefore, if no one will actually give me a chance to be seen in a positive or even neutral light, how could anyone ever like what I do? Yesterday, as
Him saying neutral light is strange also. Because, like, people see him in a neutral light a lot of the time. That's why his viewers go down. Like, how do you explain your viewership numbers and money numbers or whatever the fuck go down consistently since you started?
So big ups to him. I don't know what
Big
happened. I
ups.
don't know if he had a vision in his sleep that he should do this. I don't know if
It's like people tuning
I don't know,
in,
an angel
they
came down
eventually
for the
just
holiday
drop
season and
off
said, "Hey,
if they
have
just
DSP
watch
as an interview," 'cause he doesn't do
for
interviews.
you.
I don't know what it was. I don't know what
Most of
happened.
them go
But,
away.
man, whatever happened, holy shit. And now all this is happening. It's amazing, right? Pretty cool. Anyway, so here we are. And the positivity has begun. We have double to triple the attendance as usual. We have people enjoying the content for what it is rather than saying, we're here for drama. I'm like, we're here for gaming, Phil. We're here to chill with you. Well, that's what I'm here for. That's what I wanted to do. Let's go. I'm down for it, okay? But I wanted to jump on stream early today because if stuff is going to be positive as it is right now, then this means that there could be some distinct things, changes, things that we can do out of the ordinary. I'm going to explain in a moment. I got to do a couple more shout outs.
Money.
I'm going to
He's just gonna buy a bunch of
moment.
shit. Is that what it is?
I want to
Just
say one
buying a
thing
bunch of
before we
shit?
get started as well today. Last night, someone came by the stream and said, I'm not doing well. I don't have a lot of money or I lost my job or something like that, but I wanted to throw you a contribution. Please don't. Don't do that. Okay? I'm doing good. I want you all to understand that. The narrative on the internet has been Phil's a bum, Phil's poor, Phil's a beggar. I'm doing good. Okay? I appreciate the support, but if you are in a situation where you don't have disposable income and you shouldn't be spending, do not send me any money.
Damn.
Okay? Don't. Spend it on yourself, spend it on your family, do the smart thing. I'm not hard up for it. All right? Please, especially this time of year, it's the holiday season, for goodness sake, do the right thing on yourself and your family and don't go crazy throwing money.
If only he could have told that guy who went bankrupt, giving him
all of
money.
us that are sitting here on a camera, an HD.
That dude who was living in his car giving DSP money.
Camera with high quality internet.
I wish that guy got the message back
We're not
then.
poor. Okay? We're not. People may pretend like they are to get your money. They're not. When you go and watch the million view streamer, they don't need your money. If you want to give them your money, go for it. But, understand. So I'm telling you right now, don't go crazy. Please don't go outside your means. Okay? Do the right thing. So here's the deal. If things are changing for the better, if I'm going to have more eyes in a positive light on me every day, and I'm not saying that it's going to be like this every day, all right? I'm just saying that it likely, right now, at least for the short term, it looks like things are going to be good, right? If that's the case, then
in the short term, things already are back to normal.
The way that I do things.
Now he needs your money.
Way. For example,
2 weeks later, he needs your money again.
Short-term stuff.
Every day, every night, every day.
$50 goal per stream. I'd like to hit that goal every single day. But if I turn on the stream and I talk to you guys for 50 minutes and I make $149, then it's kind of an arbitrary thing, don't you think? Like, it doesn't really matter that much to hit 150 if people are going to support like this. That I don't really need that, right? You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because yesterday, one of the major things, one of the big contentions that Asmongold had with me is that you ask too much for money. You're e-begging too much. What if I don't have to ask because people are being forthcoming with contributions? Then I literally never have to say, hey, give me money. You get it? That's what I'm saying. Like, the point I made, and this is a very pertinent point. What was happening was I had a very isolated audience, meaning it was longtime viewers who like me and support me no matter what. They've been through thick and thin with me. And then I had casual viewers who would come by every once in a while to join me for certain playthroughs and the like. If I didn't ask for contributions, I wouldn't get them. Like, if on a typical day, like there was a day I said I did a test. On a day, I just said, I'm not going to ask for contributions. And the entire day of streaming, first and second stream.
Oh, this is really dumb too, because the DSP kind of avoided answering this during the interview. I know I didn't cover it, but I remember this part. DSP said, I did a day where I stopped streaming. I stopped asking for money the whole stream. One day versus 17 years of doing the same thing every day. And Asmongold kind of brought up, you don't think that's like a skewed sample size? You did it for one day versus every other day that you do it? And DSP kind of avoided the question and didn't really acknowledge it. Like, how can you do something as a test for one stream? That doesn't even make any sense.
$30. The whole day. 8+ hours of streaming. Obviously, that's not even a living wage.
Maybe it was a slow day. Maybe the welfare
typically
checks didn't come in or
I
something.
remind people that I have ways to contribute. And we have goals, and we're rallying to hit the goals, and we're doing celebrations for when I hit the goals and the like. I almost always hit my goal. Almost. Not every time, but almost always. So it's kind of like cause and effect. And the thing is, the people who actually like the content.
Like, DSP has begged and not hit the goal for way more days than he didn't beg and not hit the goal. So what about that sample size? Why does that get ignored? I don't know.
Come here to chill.
If we're going to talk about tests.
That I ask for contributions. They're not. Because if they were, they would tell me and they would leak. Okay? But the thing is, people clip that and throw it on the internet and say, look at this e-beggar. He's a horrible person. Everyone hates him. But they don't. The people who are here like the content and don't mind me asking. People weren't upset that when I played Pokemon, that for a $20 contribution, you could name a Pokemon permanently in my playthrough and see that Pokemon in my party the entire stream. They liked that idea. They said, that's a cool way to interact with you as a streamer. And whenever people watch that playthrough back on your channel from now until whenever YouTube gets deleted.
DSP's got Jade begging in his chat now. DSP has Jade
How cool is that?
begging in his own chat.
No one was screaming in anger.
So that he could name a Pokemon.
But that's how my detractors portrayed it. Okay? But again, here's the thing. If people
greasy stuff
are going to support, then I don't have to ask. That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? If people are going to come and check out the content and watch in droves, and my ad revenue is going to go up behind the scenes because more people are watching, if people are going to come to the streams and support the streams without me asking, then I don't have to ask. It's kind of like the polar opposite of the situation I was in before. Do you want to know why I started asking for contributions on streams?
Why?
Because the trolls destroyed this channel.
Trolls.
Took it out of the YouTube out.
Like, this is so fucking stupid. This sounds so stupid. I have to beg for money on the internet because trolls. Like, bro, most people, if they couldn't make money on the internet, they would just get a job and, like, realize they have to be an adult and, like, do something about it. But DSP thinks that resorting to begging and manipulating and scolding and the entitlement he has to your money is like the preferable option. Like, that's the sane thing to do as a 40 whatever year old man, or 39 whenever, however old he was when he did it. Like, this, him explaining this is like him trying to like appeal to you, brother.
Algorithm. And I could no longer make enough ad revenue on my videos to make a living. I made a living on ad revenue alone all the way through early 2017. But
that's not even true. Again, another lie. I mentioned it earlier. He didn't make ad revenue only. A majority of it was, but he also had Patreon. And he was begging for views when he made money off of ad revenue. He was begging for views. So even back then, when views dipped, he would blame the audience. And yell at them and scold them and refuse to do certain things because of views and money. It was all the same shit. It was just views before.
And it fell off because the trolls had kicked this channel out of the algorithm. I didn't get views anymore. When I played a hot new game, no one could find my channel. So I had to become an interactive streamer in order to make ends meet.
Yeah, extra galactic.
I didn't want to be an interactive streamer.
Exactly.
I didn't want to beg. They made me have to do that to stay afloat. And then after creating that situation through false copyright strikes and all of these problems, they then criticized me for doing the thing that I'm doing because they ruined my channel. So they are basically Dr. Frankenstein.
Yeah, I don't see how he sees, and he's saying it again, we already saw this, but I don't see how he doesn't see how there's anything wrong with that. Like, I need to hear, I'm sorry.
Then
I need to hear that
after creating
again.
that situation through false copyright strikes and all of these problems, they then criticized me for doing the thing that I'm doing because they ruined my channel.
They criticized me for begging. Like, dude, okay, you can beg, but at the same time, if you're going to beg and upload it to the internet and live stream yourself, then people can also make fun of you for doing it. You decided to do something, you made a decision, and that decision has consequences. Pimp? What? Come on.
How horrible. But
like, he thinks that's crazy. That's a crazy concept that people are making fun of him. But like, dude, you just told us you are begging online. I think people can laugh at you for that because you are doing it actively.
You made it. You're the one that made me have to do this.
All right. I guess not.
So if that's the one thing that everyone has problems with, wow, Phil asked for contributions too much, then we can fix that. If you guys are going to show up and be awesome to me every day, I don't ever have to bring it up. And if you think it's toxic that I bring up income, then I won't. Because if I'm doing good, why do I care? Right? Why would I ever say it?
Why do I care? 2 weeks later, he's already begging.
Ever I was to get to a situation where I don't even need stream income, I would turn it off or I would donate it all. Like, let's say I hit the lotto right now. I would give it all away. I would still stream because I love streaming.
Yeah. But any believers? Anybody believe this? There's no fucking way.
I just wanted to make content that people enjoyed, man. I never even wanted to do this for a living. I fell into it when I got laid off from an office job in 2010. Okay?
This is so annoying. Annoying lie, part 717. Him saying I fell into it. DSP, when he lost his job, the helicopter customer support job, he said in that video, I'm going to try to make this full time and let's see how it goes. Fingers crossed. Click on the ads. All of that spiel. So it's like, I don't know. It's one thing to fall into something, but it's like you actively did try to make money off of it. It was your plan. Like, it was literally your plan to do that.
So,
and it worked out.
Like, if people are going to support, then we're good. I'm not.
But I don't know, man. It's just something like.
So thank you for that. Let's have a great time together. Let's enjoy each other.
I guess he did fall into it
together. I'll shout out your contributions.
It's just a specific
and let's have fun.
Annoying
but now
lie.
the question remains: do we want to do this?
It was your plan to do this. Your plan worked out.
The thing is, I'm very skeptical about getting rid of them, and here's why. I've been down this path before, okay? And like I said, success can be fleeting. So because of that, let's say I abolish the goals, but then within a month or two, everything falls apart, tapers off, viewers are gone, income's gone.
It was less
Do I
than
bring
that.
them back? Or
It was 2
like,
weeks.
you already got rid of them. You can't bring them back, right?
Maybe a week
So
even.
let's see what happens right now. I'm totally okay with abolishing the goals. If people are going to support, I'm totally okay with not asking for support. If people are going to
hurry this
anyway.
up, dude.
Totally, 100%.
I have
But
like
then
an
the
hour
thing
and a
is,
half
we've
left.
already got this whole thing. Every 10 goals hit, I do DSP tries it. Do we not do that? Do I just do DSP tries it every once in a while just for fun? I'm okay with that. Maybe like once a week, we do a once a week DSP tries it. We figure out what we want to do, and we just do it on a whim for fun, rather than it being based on hitting goals and support levels. I'm okay with that. Really, I am 100%. Why would I not be okay with that?
Money?
Okay.
Okay. I wonder how he's going to backpedal all of this. Because
Cool.
now he's
So I have
begging
shout-outs to
again.
do, but then
so
on
how
top of what
long
we're talking
before he
about
starts
now,
making them a
I have
goal
more
again?
stuff that I need to address. My hair is sticking up right in the middle. It's bothering me. I have some more stuff.
And how
I
will
want
he
to
do
address,
it?
Because this might not only does this mean
That's the best
the end
part.
of the begging and the end of the goals, this might actually mean the end of me
Fingers crossed.
having all of my content
Oh.
being controlled by income. And I'm going to explain what I mean in a second, okay? Because there's been certain games and playthroughs this year that I had to stop playing or didn't get to play as much as I wanted to because they weren't bringing in attendance and user
T-Man.
support. But if more people are going to be showing up now, then maybe that doesn't matter anymore. We'll talk about that because there's one particular game that I want to bring up that I think if you guys are from Asmongold's group right now and you're watching me, I think there's a game he loved this year that I loved this year.
If
and
you're
I
in
actually had to stop playing it.
Asmongold's guild.
And I'm upset about that. Says, perfect mindset. Thank you. I'm glad that you think so because, again, so many people talk junk about me and say, well, no, that's not true. Phil's just greedy and this and that. No, it's that I've been struggling, man. I've been struggling to survive for a very
why
long
have you been
time.
struggling?
Really, I have been. And it makes me do things and act in ways
This
that I'm
is
not proud of.
so slimy and gross because DSP, why have you been struggling? You decided to move across the country on credit cards because you attempted to not have income tax. You wanted to make more money off your YouTube channel, so you chose Washington and moved across the country on credit cards when your income was already declining at the time. And then you chose to spend a shit ton of money on a bunch of bullshit that you maybe shouldn't have. And then also spend it on a mobile game while begging the audience that you are relying on. Whose fault is it that you were doing this? And then instead of like figuring things out on your own, you decided to panhandle on the internet?
And I really don't want to do.
And he's sitting here acting like, man, I was really struggling. I was really struggling. Like he was living on the street or something. What the fuck?
Really never once wanted
It's
to
so
beg or ask
gross.
for a contribution. I used to strongly and harshly criticize people who did. When I was making a living on YouTube on ad revenue, I would say, look at this streamer over here. And now they just sit there and they beg all day for contributions and they talk about contributions. I hate that. Why isn't it about the games? And then the trolls destroyed my channel. And within 2 years, I was the one on stream asking for contributions because they took away what I had. Yes. So number one, this isn't even
They
a
took
podcast.
away
It's
what
a
I had.
special video / stream because I know with everything going on, I wanted to talk to the audience. This is not a formal podcast, but I'm recording it and I'm going to treat it like a special video everyone should watch because it's very important, I feel. Okay? Me abolishing goals and not asking for contributions is a huge change. Okay?
It's a huge change.
Thank you to Raider Randy for $10 says, do you believe in Joe Hendry? Well, many people do. However,
huge
I don't
change
really
that
follow pro
already
wrestling anymore.
is not there
I
anymore.
definitely don't watch. He's from TNA.
least half of
I
it.
don't watch that.
Okay, skip.
On a daily basis. That's literally, like Asmongold brought this up. He says, do you think your detractors actually want you to fail? No, they want me to bleed. They literally want to stand here and draw my blood every day so that they have something to talk about so that they have money.
Hell yeah, brother.
That's what they're doing. That's why they illegally restream me. They're doing it right now.
Oh no.
Completely illegal. You cannot restream me. That is
Me?
illegal. I could have you completely shut down with a lawsuit and I could sue you into oblivion if I so chose. But,
Brandood.
you know, this is the problem with the way that YouTube works. They don't do anything about it. I'm not a rich man who can sue them. You know? Okay.
I'm not a rich man that can sue them.
Let's
He
see.
just told
Mr.
us he
Omega Man,
was
$2 super chat. The trolls
rich,
are big
maybe?
mad. Hail
I don't
DSP and Asmongold. I don't know if they are or not. I don't pay attention to my trolls. I don't know what they say or do. I only learn about their memes and stuff from you guys. Like when you guys come by and tell me what they're saying and doing, that's when I learn about it. I don't even know. I could give two shits. If I cared about what my trolls did, I would never make content of my own. I just let it ride and do my own thing. Here's the thing. Typically, when I do a marathon, here's what I do as an incentive. I'll usually have some hard liquor. And I say, hey, everyone, as an incentive to support my stream today, for every $100 that I raise, I'll take a shot. But I want you to think about that. Yesterday.
Oh, now we're supposed to think. Okay, hold on. Before. No, you know what? Fuck it.
$3,000. I would have owed everyone 30 shots.
Okay.
Today, this morning, I've already raised over $300, almost $400. Or did I raise? No, I'm at $300. I would have already had to take 3 shots in an hour. So you see the point I'm making here? I can't really do that if people are going to be supportive, like you are. So how about this? Instead of taking shots per $100 raised, I'll just drink over the course of the day casually and stay buzzed and have a good time with all of you. That way I can pace it to myself. We can have a good time. I can be a little silly. But that way it's not like I have to beg and be like, I really wish I'd hit the next 100 so I could take a shot.
Bruh.
Instead, it could just be like...
He did that on Halloween. I don't know if he did another marathon after, but last thing I did recently was the Halloween stream. And people were doing this. People were saying this when he started doing this fucking years ago, but telling him that it's really dumb to charge that much for shots. And the reason he told us he was doing that was so that he doesn't die. He doesn't want to die on stream or be too drunk or fall asleep or whatever the hell he does when he's drunk. But it's like, why did he even have to paywall it at all? I mean, we all know the answer. It's because he thought people would give him money to do it. And the whales would show up and give him money to do it. It's like, that's why he monetized it. He didn't ever have to monetize it. It's super weird how he's talking about this. Like he had no choice but to monetize it. Or like it was, he had like, it wasn't his decision to do it.
Hey, I'm doing good. Take a shot.
Why didn't you always do that?
And then
people made fun of you back then for it.
Take a shot again. You know what I'm saying?
$100 fucking dollars.
That's what I should do. More casualized, just casual fun, hanging out.
Wow.
Instead of it being based on income.
43-year-old is discovering how to stream normally.
I bet you like that because that's something people have asked me for a long time. But when I'm, having to beg to make income, I can't really do that. You see? So that's
I guess
what I would like to do.
a month ago?
Okay? Now,
a month and a half ago, he was still having to beg.
That I want to present to all of you. Now we have over 500 viewers on YouTube. How many do we have on Kick right now?
Oh my fucking God.
As I was speaking with Asmongold, I noticed that he seemed to be pretty high on a certain game. All right? A game that I think a lot of people
don't care. He's playing Mega Bonk or whatever.
That people are going to show up for.
Cool.
Okay?
He already wage quit this game, by the way. In case you don't know, he wage quit it already. Like 2 weeks later.
So are you down for that?
He played it twice, I think.
If people are down for that, we can look at this.
Very nice.
Nothing more than that. I'm serious. I would absolutely love that. Okay? So in a nutshell, I'm not going to do it yet, but if this positivity continues and this level of support continues, then I no longer have to do goals on stream. I can abolish the
Expedition
goals.
also.
We no longer
that was
have
also
to
one of
goals
them.
to do DSP Tries It episodes. I can just do a DSP Tries It every week or two. Okay? I don't have to beg or ask for anything because if you guys are supporting, why do I have to ask for anything? Okay?
Okay, he's recapping. We're looping. Okay, and we're looping. Okay, next video. How many do I got? Yeah, we can finish this. We can do it. Next video, DSP spends Thanksgiving ranting about detractors and online bullying. So, not too long ago, in fact.
All right. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Today is Thursday, the 27th of November, 2025. Welcome to the show, if you're here. If you're not, I don't blame you. It's American Thanksgiving.
I don't blame you.
Most of my audience is American, at least it used to be.
This.
My old demographics were that 55+% of my viewing audience were in the United States, and likely that means that you guys were probably going to be busy today. You'll be enjoying holiday festivities with your friends and your family. But for me, half the day I am going to be here on stream. The other half I will be celebrating with my wife and Jasper Kitty. We're going to have a really good meal and all of that. So
sounds good. Let's go forward to where he's talking about his diet and what he's eating. I don't fucking know. Whatever.
I don't want this in my diet. I don't want to be a carnivore, right? I just want to eat non-meats. So now I need to make something that tastes like meat. Why? I'm lost. Like when they announced the Impossible Burger.
Oh, he's hating on
the
Beyond
Impossible Whopper.
Meat.
Impossible, right? I said, well, you're right. It is impossible. There's no way that's going to taste like a Whopper. I don't have any belief whatsoever that that's going to taste like a Whopper. I just don't believe it at all. And then I did an actual head-to-head taste test one year of the regular Whopper versus the Impossible Whopper. And you know what? The Impossible Whopper tasted good, but it tasted nothing like the real Whopper at all. Like zero meat flavor. It was more of it was an appetizing flavor, but it wasn't meat. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I don't get. Like, okay, it's Thanksgiving. I'm a vegan. I'm going to have tofurkey. Why? Why not just eat the veggies? Why not make a delicious gourmet,
I don't think
all
I've ever heard
spread
that before.
that anyone would actually find appetizing instead of disguising the tofu to look like a turkey and taste like turkey? That I just don't get that. Because here's another thing too. For me, if it's something that I don't want or I don't want to eat, I want to phase it out of my diet. Meaning, I want to make sure it's not in my diet at all. That way, I don't crave it anymore. Case in point, 10 years ago, I was diagnosed with gout, which is a blood disorder where you have high uric acid levels. And if you have too much uric acid, you can get giant swollen joints with crystals forming in the joints that feel like someone's stabbing you with a knife. And it takes sometimes up to a week to have the inflammation and the crystals go down so that you can actually feel normal again. You know, one time I was so hard up, I couldn't walk. My whole foot was swollen like a balloon. Okay. So what I did is I phased out the foods that caused that issue, namely red meat.
Was he really like
one
this?
Cause of a gout flare-up.
Like, he's only doing this because he thinks he has new viewers watching. This sucks. I'm skipping this. Just this whole recap of
when I phased out red meat and I stopped
life.
eating burgers, I stopped eating steak, I stopped eating anything. You can think of that,
it's
red
like a
meat
greatest
origin, right?
hits segment.
I stopped craving it. Like straight up, like bacon, I can eat, but I don't really crave it anymore. It's good every once in a while as a rarity, but I don't ever think in my head, man, I really want some bacon right now. It just doesn't happen. Steak, I used
What is the point of this?
to love steak. I used to love a nice steak with a char on it. You get that smoky charcoal flavor, a little crispiness on the outside, but meltiness of the fat, and the meat has that great seasoning, the flavor. I know, I remember it, but I literally don't crave it at all.
Like, yeah, obviously he wouldn't.
If I go to a
crave
restaurant
it.
right now that has steak, I never buy steak. I don't think
This
about
is
it.
so. What is the point of this? I don't crave shit that's gonna make my foot flare up and inflate like a balloon. Obviously, bro. Can we move on? This sucks. I'm skipping
Or
this.
entrees, and they'll be like, "So
fuck you."
I appreciate
Shut
that.
up.
I appreciate that. I'll take that as a
Yeah,
compliment.
man. This food that like really hurts me and makes me feel bad. I don't really crave it anymore. Yeah, man. Thanks.
My day off to work out was Monday night.
Thanks for that.
Okay, and I was supposed to work out Tuesday night, but if you guys remember, I had a splitting headache on Tuesday night, and I had streamed Call of Duty. That didn't help it, so I went off stream, and I had this like sharp, pounding, stabbing headache behind my left eye, and I was like,
holier than thou. Everything he does is better.
Absolutely,
when your blood pressure goes up. Typically, if you have a headache, it makes it even worse, and I didn't want my head to explode or have an aneurysm.
That's why he's
So
telling
I didn't
us.
work out on Tuesday.
Yeah, man.
either.
I'm just like
So what
better than
happens is
you.
I'm in a routine.
I don't
where I
crave
work out
steak
5 days a week,
anymore.
and my body was craving exercise, and it was like, why aren't you exercising? It actually was upset with me. My body was upset with me.
Oh my god, this segment is terrible. Thanksgiving. Toxic comments? All right, let's see. Let's see him talk about trolls.
Look what Phil's viewers say in his comments. Okay? So,
oh, wait.
it was
Wait,
doxing.
whoa. There's actually some stuff here. Hold on. This is how you don't play. We're getting a greatest hits segment.
Have free speech. Let them have their say. Okay? That lasted a very long time. But what ended up happening was around 2012, 2013 is when this big negative movement against me started on the internet. And as people started to make toxic videos about me, they actually would start to fish for negative comments, okay, in the actual comments of the videos and put them in their videos. They thought it was funny to see someone out of all the comments there say something bad about me and put it in the video. Haha, look what Phil's viewers are saying about him. Since this took off, these kind of videos took off, what ended up happening was it became a competition. Who could say the most absolutely ludicrous, extreme, toxic, negative thing in my video comments, okay? I'm not kidding you when I say there was doxing of me and my family members and others, like my moderators and stuff. There was racial slurs. There was sexual content. There was basically every nasty thing you could think of, the most vile stuff that a human can say.
It's like
People started
words
saying
on a
it
screen.
in my video comments just so they would get clipped and put into a highlight video of look what Phil's viewers say in his comments. Okay? So within, I say, about a 2-year period, my comments went from, wow, look at this.
I don't even know if I
Everyone's having a
believe
great
this, by
time,
the
to
way. I've never seen
99%
what he's saying
toxic
in a
comments.
video,
It
but I
actually
could be
got
wrong. I
so
don't know.
bad. Okay? My actual longtime viewers and fans begged me to close the comments on my videos,
Yeah, this is
saying
a
we
lie.
would much rather just watch the video with no comments.
This is a lie, because how does this even make sense? My own viewers begged me to stop comments because they were appearing in This Is How You Don't Play videos.
Than to try to watch your
Like,
content
I don't
and
know.
then glance down and see this ridiculous toxic filth.
Like, why does that
Okay.
make any sense?
And so I know
if
that
I
sounds
like
weird.
his
I did. I
video,
turned
then I'm
off the
gonna comment.
for like
Why
3-4
do I
years.
care?
None of my videos had comments.
This is
And
so
it was a
dumb.
weird, I stayed afloat. I want you to understand how crazy it was. I stayed afloat with no discussion on my content. No one could discuss the videos I put out.
Yeah, does that sound like he did it for the viewers, or does that sound like something DSP would just do because he's Darksfadil? He's him.
I'm him.
Like, that's just who he is. That's like, what?
Because there were no comments.
What are we trying to
right?
say?
So what ended up eventually happening was YouTube.
Of course you would
finally
want no
instituted a system
discussion.
by which comments can be moderated. Meaning there's common words like racial terms, sexual terms, etc. that filter out when someone puts up a comment on a video. Therefore, the comment is either auto-removed or it goes into a queue, and I review that queue daily to see, is that a legit comment? Oh, approve it. oh, that actually is a troll with a toxic, insulting comment. Ban the person so they can't do it again. And so now that that system is in place, my comments are open again. You can comment on my videos, all right? But the problem was that
This is a good lie,
exist
too.
for a long time.
This did exist. This existed. Man, I don't remember the timeline, but he only enabled comments, I want to say 2 years ago. Maybe. But that feature existed since like 2017, 2019 at the latest. Like, it's existed for a long time. The auto spam filter that would engage on the videos. And people told him about it back then. 2017, 2018, and he refused. For whatever reason. I don't remember the lies that he was saying.
So I actually had no comments because the trolling was so bad.
People were telling him,
So,
Phil,
of course, going
there's
hand in
a
hand with
filter
that,
now you can enable.
my chat room,
And he still
okay?
refused.
As you can see right now, my chat room.
He only re-enabled them
moderated.
for
They're
engagement
not
purposes.
incredibly heavily moderated, but they are moderated. The bots do catch on things like spam, certain kinds of words, too many emotes, etc. Okay? The reason I don't put the chat on the screen is very simple. If I do, that chat will end up being 90% bots saying terrible things. Like, no lie, right now, there's one guy that we have on the YouTube side of things. He makes something like 50 to 100 sock accounts a day.
Right.
He comes in there nonstop, spamming. And both my mods and myself try to moderate this guy. It's insane. Like, this guy has absolutely no life.
Right.
He just does it nonstop. And of course, every single comment is ridiculously gross. Just gross, vile stuff, okay?
Like what?
That's one
Say it.
guy.
Go on,
So now if
say
I
it.
give incentive, wow, if I actually keep doing this, I'm going to show up in every Phil's video. Every time he does a vlog, every time that he does a podcast, he's going to have the chat. I can get all my sock accounts seen. All my hard work will finally be noticed and recognized by the public. I love it. That these people are nuts. You know? I don't have, here's the thing with Asmon. You say, well, Asmongold has his chat on the screen. You're right. And here's Asmongold's chat. Flies by like this, right? So even if there is trolling comments, they're gone. In 5 seconds, they're gone, right? And there's so many positive chatters in Asmongold's chat. It offsets any kind of stupid stuff that people are trying to say. It's, you know what I mean? For me, I'm a much smaller scale dude. You know, if I had 1,000, 2,000 viewers minimum on a stream here and the chat was flying, I'd be like, well, it's not a big deal. You're right. But the fact that I am a smaller scale guy, I don't have that much attention. And basically my chat moves at a much slower rate. Like, for example, I'm taking a look here right now. It says YouTube chat rate of 9. YouTube measures a chat rate of like how fast things go. And I have a chat rate of 9. That's good. But if you have an active chat, it's more like 17 to 20. Okay? So yeah, like basically you just see these guys trying to screw with the chat. Now again, I'm not saying I appreciate the suggestions. I do. And I'm not saying that this is not something that I'm not going to consider.
My number is higher than that right
later
now.
if things change. You know, we get a more active crowd of people who talk a lot more, then possibly I will actually do something like that for certain videos only. I don't think I ever would want to do that for gameplay videos. I don't think that makes sense. I think for gameplay, you want the real estate to actually be the game and or the face cam, right? You don't want giant sections of your gameplay covered by text. So for that case, probably not. For maybe vlogging, like this video, a podcast, it's a maybe. I'll have to consider it. But again, I think what it would have to be is we have to have more chatters. We have to have more chat rate up. So that way, even if some idiot is trying to do it, they're not the whole chat room. You know what I mean? But basically,
So
this is
he
what I mean.
doesn't
I know
put
that
it on
once
the
you give
screen
the
because he doesn't
opportunity
want
for these
people to see
to
how
try
slow it
get noticed,
moves.
They take advantage and tenfold. You know, they'll double down, triple down, quadruple down on their efforts because they think they're going to get more attention for it. So that's the reason I know tons of streamers do this. They have the chat on screen. I've literally never done it for that very reason.
Stinky shower stool.
I want everyone to know I appreciate these suggestions.
I
These suggestions are
appreciate
great.
the
They can
25
lead to
months.
positive
Thank
improvements,
you.
and I want to get them. So please give me your suggestions. I appreciate that very much.
Thanks for the laugh.
No, I'm not going to wake them up loud and make loud noises, although it would be within our rights. I mean, it's midday now, so it would be within our rights to do that. But we're quiet. You know, Jasper doesn't make noise. We don't make noise. The most noise you hear is me talking on a microphone when I'm playing a video game. Like, that's the noise we make in the house. We're quiet.
Oh, this is pretty
Super
funny.
quiet. I even asked, once I asked my neighbors, I said, do you ever hear me? And the only time we hear you is if it's like the window's open.
Oh my
and
God.
we're standing in the street in front of your house and you happen to be getting angry at a game or whatever. We can hear your voice echoing out of your window.
That's so funny, dude. I wish I could hear that. Oh, that's so weird. Like thinking that there's people that exist around him in real life, IRL.
That's literally the only
That's
time
so
anyone could ever hear
funny.
me like making noise in here. And now
I wonder what
they
they think.
Blackout curtains. So probably that blocks a lot of the noise too. Like I doubt that they even hear me that much because this is blocking the audio.
Yeah, the curtains block the audio. It's like a video game. It's like outside's not loaded yet. The curtains
They heard the
block
spoon rant for sure. There you go. Jade, everything's been good, man. Everything has been absolutely good and positive. I don't have a negative thing to say at all. Things have been
DSP was
amazing.
a Star
Thank you
Wars
guys.
character?
For all of you who are here right now, I'm amazed that I have this many people. Like, I haven't looked at
Gunk
it yet.
droid.
We got over 300 viewers on YouTube right now, and I didn't expect to have many or any viewers today because it's we have over 100
Gets knocked
viewers
over,
on
he keeps
Kick.
getting
Like,
back
whoa.
up.
Again, to be honest, I was not expecting to have many or any.
Okay, skipping that. He's going to talk about Pokemon and whatever. Let's see. Do I believe UFOs are real?
Left it. JDTV asked, do I believe UFOs are real and alone in the universe? I don't know about what you mean by alone in the universe. I'm an open-minded guy.
What do you think he means, you fucking
People always say this.
idiot?
Do you believe in the paranormal? Do you believe in supernatural? Do you believe in UFOs and outer space beings and things? I'm an open-minded dude. I'm willing to accept that they exist if you present some evidence to me that it does. In my life, personally, I've never had a paranormal encounter. I've never seen a UFO. I've never had a close encounter or anything that made me feel like these things may exist. But I'm open to exploring and I'm open to experiences. And hey, if something happened and it was like, I would be open to saying, oh God, maybe there is something we don't understand. Because in truth, when you think about this stuff, right? Like, for example, there is footage of unidentified flying objects that are moving so fast, logically and scientifically, we can't explain it. So what does that mean? It means that we haven't scientifically discovered everything. There's stuff out there we don't know yet. We haven't documented it, and scientifically, we don't understand it. That's the unknown, right? That's the great unknown. Is it paranormal? Is it an alien? Who knows what it is? It's cool, I think, to think that there's stuff out there we just don't understand.
It's an alien.
Because to be frank,
confirmed.
if we knew
That's a
everything,
smart conclusion.
wouldn't life be pretty boring? If everything was always confined to a certain rule set and there was nothing that possibly could be more, wouldn't life actually just feel like it's too controlled and just not that interesting? The saying. So I'm open-minded. I'm not going to be like, oh, I don't believe in this or that. But at the same time, if I don't see anything that makes me experience like it would exist, then I'm not going to also be like, oh, yeah, it definitely exists. Like, either way, is fine.
What are we saying? I don't even know.
My brain says send Phil to Area 51 to
They
investigate.
could exist?
Well, I'd probably get
But
arrested.
maybe
I'd be
not.
the one to get arrested, so probably not. No, I'm serious about this. Early on in my YouTube career, when it felt like the sky was the limit. Because
Greatest
I was
hits,
getting
let's
so
go.
many views. I mean, I was getting sometimes almost up to 20 million views a month on my channel.
History
Now, that was a lot back
segment.
then. Now today, YouTubers get like 1 million views a day. But back then, that wasn't the case, okay? To get the views I was getting was like astronomically huge. And I was, to be honest, making so much money on ad revenue back then that I was like, dude, I could probably do anything and people would watch it. And one of the things that I actually legitimately wanted to do was perhaps investigate paranormal activity.
Oh my
Like, I would
God.
be there with others, like
I think
people who
he's
were experts
talked
and they
about
have
this
the
before.
actual equipment and everything. But I would be like a part of a team that would actually go into one of these haunted houses and see, is there anything there? Or is it all just below?
Oh,
'Cause
this was in the fucking DMs. The DMs with PPP. He said he had an idea where he would go ghost hunting or something. And there would be a screamer streamer who was like annoying. And then like a guy who's good with the equipment. And then DSP is like the cool guy. He's the straight guy. All of DSP's ideas, by the way, in the DMs with PPP had to do with him being the cool guy. Like the straight man and being really chill about everything. He was the cool guy in
going
every
in as an
situation.
open-minded skeptic, thinking it could be real, but I've never experienced Jack. So are you guys? And by the way, when I was going to do it, I was actually going to be real. Like, you might have someone on the team who's the over-exaggerator. Did you hear that? Oh, I'm a clairvoyant. Did you hear that? Do you feel that? And I'd be like, no, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I'm waiting. I'm listening. You know?
Oh my God, he'd be like the
But then maybe I
Redditor.
would actually hear something. I'd be like, oh, and then I'd be honest about it. I'd be like, oh shit, like that actually is happening right now. You know, I think that would be fast. Imagine a team that's not just fake, because that's the thing. All those shows are fucking fake. They're all just, we have to overact. Because imagine if there was a show that nothing happened, then no one would care, right? But instead, have a show where you have the overactor, you have the scientific person, you have the layman like me, and it's like a team of different people going in, actually trying to say what they experienced. And at the end of the day, one person might be like, I felt like there was something there, and the same person that was there with them would be like, no, there was nothing there. So I think that would be fascinating.
That would
That's
be
actually an
great.
idea I had that I wanted to do. But you know, basically what happened was within a few years of me being hyper popular on YouTube, all that popularity went away. And
This
there
doesn't
was no
even make any
possibility to do anything.
sense.
No one
There was nothing stopping DSP from doing that. Why did you do Project 7 if your popularity was going away? He did that when popularity was going away. Like, there was nothing. This is so fucking stupid. This loser lolcow mentality of like, let me just make a bunch of excuses why I couldn't do anything. What the fuck is this, man? Who raised you? What did your parents do to you to make you this way, you fucking weirdo?
wanted to do nothing with me. So that was the end of
Yeah,
that.
man, I just can't do it. I'm not like popular.
No,
what
I've
the
never
fuck
been to a
you
haunted
mean?
house.
Just
Never.
do
Like I said,
it.
I've never had
Weirdo.
a paranormal experience in my life at all. Battleduck says, in a parallel reality, we have that show. You shit talk your opposite co-hosts the whole time and
No
make
friends.
over-sexualized jokes to this day.
I guess that's a good point. Who would he do it with? Rambo and Howard.
All right. yes, as this would never happen. But you're right. Imagine if you were watching one of these ghost hunter shows, and one of the ghost hunters says, I think I heard something. It's the ghost of, the old woman who used to own this manor. And so I burst into the bedroom, and I say, Mrs. Jones, take your top off.
That makes me cringe.
Now,
Ugh.
that would be a spin on the formula. That's for sure.
Oh my god,
But that's not going to happen.
Bye. Bye.
Look at this
For those
guy.
who don't know, that's the kind of commentary I used to do all the time in my videos, like back in the day. Like, we're talking 10 years ago. Like, literally, it was a different era. I was trying to appeal to a group of teenagers on YouTube, so I purposefully always said the ridiculous, over-exaggerated jokes, the sexual, racial, that kind of stuff, to get the rise out of people who were watching. And teenagers loved it. Oh, man, that's why I got my popularity.
He always does this. Always, always, always. Every time he brings this up, saying I used to say a bunch of sexual shit and teenagers loved it. The kids loved watching me talk about sexual stuff. Why the fuck would you say that? You fucking weird freak, dude. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Videos, they'd be like, this guy just says whatever. It's nuts.
I just say a bunch of sexual shit and the teenagers really like it.
But basically, it starts off in the Middle East. You're an undercover guy.
Man.
Like, you're
How
basically
old is
trying to
Panda?
infiltrate, like, terrorists in the Middle East. And the whole first segment of my gameplay was like Al-Qaeda cops, where I pretend like this is an episode of Cops being filmed by Al-Qaeda. And, I'm talking in the accent. I'm talking about Jihad Idol. Like, I just watched it on TV, like it's a show over there on TV. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy, over-the-top stuff. And people loved it. That brought in the views, that brought in the money. That's what people wanted back then. Society as a whole has changed.
It was a stolen bit
in the last 10 to 15 years.
From fucking Team America or whatever.
Don't do that stuff anymore.
He just stole a bit from Team America.
On the stream right now. Thank
and
you
he's
guys.
acting
Again,
like he fucking
I'm
revolutionized
that
comedy.
Any of you were here. I didn't think that I would get much of an audience today because it is American Thanksgiving, and the fact that I have over 350 viewers on YouTube and something like way over 100 on Kick. How many do we have on Kick right now? Like 150? Holy shit.
Whoa.
Wow. Well,
whoa.
thank you. I had
So
no clue
many
again.
people.
You guys are amazing. Thank you for coming by to hang out with me today. We'll hang out for a little longer since you guys seem to like hanging out, but we are going to play. What's happening is people are going over there and people are saying all kinds of stuff about money and fundraising. And as you know, I don't do it anymore. I don't have goals. I'm not asking for support, begging for support. I'm done. I phased it out. Those people don't like me because they're mad that I don't work with drama creators anymore. So they sit there and they say awful things in the chat. And actual people are saying, Phil, I'm a newcomer. I joined you on Kick and I was turned off by the chat. Those people were being like really, real mean. They were saying, hey, why aren't you contributing? They were doing fucked up stuff like that. Not allowed. And if I see it, you're instantly banned and you're never coming back. That you're done. I'm just making it clear. You don't get to do that in my chat. It's my chat. If I want to do that, if I make the choice to say,
you can't
I'm
beg
actively
for
going
me.
to ask for a
What the fuck?
Today, then I'll
Dude, he should ban Jade. Why doesn't he ban Jade? Jade is in his chat during every Pokemon stream begging his chat for someone to donate money so Jade could name a Pokemon.
do that, and it'll be on me, not on you. You don't get to make that choice. Behave, because if you don't, I'm going to get you out of there. Now, as I said, I understand there's a trolling element in the Kick chat. I get paid for
I
their
guess
attendance,
Jade is
but I don't
not
get
a
paid enough for you
trolling
to scare
element.
away new viewers because you're a selfish douchebag. So, because you think you're funny, you're going to try to act like that when you know that there's an active change that's positive going on. No, you're not going to act like that. You're going to be gone. So, just making it clear, I'm laying down the law. You will get the hell out of my chat if you're going to act like that. Act like a normal, free, and human. Yeah, I mean, again, you have to understand something. People that act like that in my chat are not my fans. These are the people who are LARPers. They pretend to be my fans so that then they can actually turn off real people who are coming in who are interested in the content. They literally sit there. They don't like me. They have no life. So they sit in the chat all day just trying to turn off people who maybe won't be interested in what I'm doing.
Okay, this is what I was talking about. DSP wants you to watch him all day, every day, except for when he doesn't want you to watch him all day, every day. Like if you're watching him to laugh at him, or like kind of fuck with him, or just make people laugh in the chat, you're an idiot who has no life. But if you're Jade or someone who says LOL in his chat, you're a cool guy who's a fun, positive supporter. Like, what the fuck? This doesn't make any sense. And I never understood when he does this. Like, he says people have no life and they're just mouth droolers and like stupid idiots because they watch him. But it's like, bro, people who are watching you, like, just because they're not typing gout in the chat, that means they're cool.
That's positive and fun and for the better, of my
I
content.
don't know.
They don't want me to succeed. So, well, Phil's not going to beg. I'm going to beg, and I'm going to scream at people who come by, and I'm going to say that I want contributions. No, you're not.
No, you're
absolutely not. That's not.
Absolutely not. Never.
See, like this guy
Never.
says, cute sweater, my lord. My ex-wife has the same one. Oh, I wasn't aware your ex-wife was a cross-dresser, but more power to her, I guess. Whatever she wants to do.
That's so good.
Oh, that's very much the case.
Thank you,
Sadly, and a lot of these people who are very negative are very internet-focused.
That's crazy.
Okay?
Man.
Basically, sadly, there are people who have no positives in their life. Or if they do, they don't appreciate them. So instead of focusing on the positive things that they have in life and trying to improve themselves and the things around them for others, they seek to actually destroy good things that are on the internet
Good
that they don't
things.
have.
Good things like Dark Svidil? What the fuck are we implying here? And this sucks too, because this projection, this specific projection is really dumb. Because DSP was a incel loser who never had a girlfriend, who trolled on forums and fucked with people and started fights with people on the internet. That means that anyone who makes fun of him for being a begging idiot on the internet also is the same that he used to be. Because now that he has a wife and a cat, he doesn't do it anymore. Even though he does. It just does it on video now and uploads it to the internet instead of a forum. But like, I don't get, this sucks. I don't know.
So
this
instead of
projection
me going
is
out and
terrible.
hanging out with my friends and family, finding a significant other to spend meaningful time with, seek employment that would be
Seek
constructive, and I can pay
employment.
bills with the money I earn at it. Instead, they go online and they just sit there messing with people all day. It adds nothing to society. Literally, it is a complete waste of time, breath, and life.
Yeah, it
but
was.
They have no one to tell them otherwise. I want you to think about it. If there's someone who spends all
You
of their
got
time,
me.
they're eternally online.
Yeah.
No one checks in on them. No one's aware that this is how they behave. Isn't that a little odd? Isn't that kind of a problem in our culture? That we have
right.
people who are
Our
actually
culture.
plugged into these toxic communities of
What if
networking
I'm,
online
like,
to troll
from
people and mess with
fucking
people. But no
Kekistan?
one like intervenes and says, what is going on? This is what you do all day? Because
What
in
if my
truth, those of
culture's
us who live
different,
in the
bro?
real world, who have lives, when we hear about this level of depravity, we're shocked. We're like, I can't imagine that someone would actually, live like that, be like that, waste their time like that. But that's because we have things going on for us. They don't. So because they don't,
BMX guy, what's up, dude?
they actually latch onto these online communities of toxic people who have nothing, and that is their existence, is actually to be awful to people on the internet. And it's a messed up, splintered group of people, and they're forming this online hate culture. It's disgusting. Now, the thing is, people profit on it. So because of that, this culture kind of gets pushed to the forefront and sometimes even gets featured and or acted like it's good. It's not. It's very, very bad for human existence. It's very bad for human society to have this weird
is dumb.
underculture hiding
Because this is something that, who was it? Ptolomeo? He calls him Ptolomeo. And I think maybe June the King also said this to DSP, that, because it's fucking blatantly obvious, but not, like, detractors are just a large group of people that all do and say and think different things. It's not like one group. So for him to say this is really dumb. I need to hear it again.
So because of that, this culture kind of gets pushed to the forefront.
And I remember DSP specifically during those interviews was agreeing with them. And he would say like, yeah, man, I know they're not all the same, but here we are again a year later and he's doing it still. And I feel like he still did it right after those interviews too. He agreed with them except for now when he doesn't agree with them.
And sometimes even gets featured and or acted like it's good. It's not. It's very, very bad for human existence. It's very bad for human society.
But yeah, like creating cultures of hate. But it's like, bro, people just laugh at you. Like, I feel like most people that laugh at him just kind of laugh at him. Like, I don't want to talk about it. I'm done. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Eternally online in the
I don't have
shadows
to
of the
explain
internet.
it.
And at any moment,
It's
one of
so
them will snap
obvious.
and do something messed up because it's happened before. You've had people
He just doesn't want you to laugh at him,
stalking people,
basically.
attacking people, swatting people. As a culture, at one point, we have to finally acknowledge the existence of these online communities, these places that people have this kind of behavior.
Like, remember when fucking PewDiePie said a gamer word and got all the adpocalypse happen? And then DSP like was hating on that and didn't want to be lumped in with other content creators, and he was kind of shitting on them. Like, DSP is the guy that also got upset when people tried to group him in with other, like, he was getting the repercussions that someone else did because he's grouped in with these content creators that do fucked up shit. So it's like, why does he then also do the same thing to other people? I mean, I know I'm not actually asking, okay?
This basically,
but like,
bro,
bruh,
behavior.
where's the
and we need to
logic?
start
There is no
exposing them for
logic.
what they are, calling them out and shutting them down, because it's the same as any kind of a gang. It's the same mentality.
It's a
just
gang.
online and offline. It's a people who are acting together, concerted effort to hurt others to either get it right or get their jollies off or whatever the hell.
I'm in a
it is.
gang, bro.
But it definitely is a gang.
I'm
It's
a
an
gang.
online bullying
What's up, gang?
Of people who think they
Let's
get away with
go.
it because they're anonymous and they're online. Well, it needs
Me
to
and
end. We need to,
Iviga
as a society,
pulling up
say,
on your
we're gonna be
block.
online all the time. If we're gonna have online banking,
Skirt, and
if we're
all
gonna
that
have
stuff.
online commerce, if we're gonna have online gaming and online cultural discussion communities and social
King
media,
Sly in the
if we're
back
gonna have
seat.
streaming, then we need to have someone actually look
Rebsy
at what we're doing online.
on the
Not
other
act like,
seat.
oh, that's just kiddie stuff. No, it's real because a lot of people are online all day, and we got to put up with these weird, abhorrent deviants who act in these awful ways. And we shouldn't. We should have protections against it, not just ignore that it exists. We should actually have a way to focus in on who these people are, find out who they are, why they act that way, and to fix the problem. Because that's the truth. It's a problem.
He wants to dox
These people need to have a
everybody.
course correction, not just be ignored or act like they don't exist. We need to expose them. It's like lifting up the mat, and under the mat there's a bunch of freaking bugs, and you shine the light, and the bugs scurry away. That's what has to happen. Well, John says, their punishment is their own existence. In a way, I can understand that. Because, for example, I've told this story before.
He can relate
when
to that
I was
one.
in my 20s.
Uh-oh, here you go. I didn't even know he was going to talk about
life,
this.
and I was
Here
an
you go.
individual.
This is the projection. This is the weird specific projection.
Okay? I was miserable in my own life, and I was an internet troll. Like, I trolled people in the Street Fighter community because I just didn't like what I had going on in my own life. I was miserable, and therefore, I didn't like the fact that other people maybe were doing better than me.
And therefore, that means anyone who ever laughs at him also is in the same situation. For no reason other than that was just him.
And I wanted to make them miserable too. So I would troll them online, on forums, in chat rooms. I would talk shit about them and make stuff up about them and laugh at them. And it was a messed up existence. So the thing is, I've been there and I know what it's like. But now that I'm older and wiser and more mature, I'm like, man, I wish I never did it.
That doesn't make any
once
sense.
you become the subject of that level of
Just because he's
bullying,
older,
then
he
you're like,
thinks he's wiser.
wow. Now you look at it from a different perspective entirely. Like, dude,
That's
how many
not how
people
that
did
works,
I hurt
man.
back then? And luckily, I had
He's still the same
self-realization, and I
idiot.
actually went back and I actually apologized to some of the people from that community who I actually been quite nasty to, because I really shouldn't have behaved in the way that I did. But the thing is, that was like 20 years ago, and I was like the exception to the rule. Today,
What? Oh, of
we have
course,
an
of
entire
course.
online community
Of course,
people
right.
who act like
right. DSP was the he's like the main character. In case you didn't know, he like grew and changed and evolved, and he's no longer that guy. Obviously, he's the main character. He went through an arc.
And they think it's fine. They think this is okay behavior because I found other people who also want to bully people.
He's special.
That's fine. It's not. This could actually splinter human culture. You could actually have this weird subculture of like deviant people who just want to hurt others. That
Hell
should
yeah.
not be.
I don't know, man.
acceptable or
I would rather
allowed.
be
And
laughing at DSP than
find out who these people are
like
and figure out
hyping myself up for saying sexual comments and then saying teenagers love when I make sexual comments. Like DSP just said 10 minutes ago in this video.
their major malfunction.
That's a
before they
pretty
go too
weird,
far.
deviant fucking style
True.
behavior.
Dakota Nader says, it's hard to be happy.
What's
if you
up
just
with
don't have
that,
anything going on in
Phil?
your
Why do you
life.
say that?
I get that. I get that. That's why I ask. So where
It's a
are the
weird
family
ass
members?
culture, if
Where are
you
the
ask
friends?
me.
We're the people who should be caring about those people. These people who sit eternally online, bullying people, laughing at the misfortune of others. Why is no one aware they're doing that and saying, what is wrong with you? Dude,
see his framing
rise up,
there?
shape up, stop just sitting around in a bedroom.
Very good
trolling
framing.
people on the internet. Like, what?
Laughing at other people's misfortunes. The misfortunes that he causes that he can very easily avoid. I don't know, man. That's very convenient framing for you to say misfortunes.
What kind of an existence is that? I don't understand why no one intervenes. I'm actually like shocked that there's this many people who are ignored. But then again, take a look at all the mass violence and the problems we've had in the United States in the last few years.
Where are we
A
getting
random
into?
School shooting occurs, which is a horrendous
What
action.
the fuck is
and
happening?
then the family says, we didn't know that this person was
I
crazy.
zoned out for
How?
a second.
They had a bedroom full of homemade guns and bombs. They were writing all over social media that they wanted to murder people.
I'm so confused.
How did you
as
not
to
know?
What just happened?
Do you just ignore that person? Always never even talk to them and act like they don't exist? You think maybe that's a fucking problem? Because I have a hard time believing that when these people act out like this, right? They're bullying people online. They have these weird, abhorrent thoughts. No one's aware. Do they all just live in this weird underground bunker we're not aware of, completely hidden from modern society?
Holy
We don't know that they
shit,
exist until
man.
they act out.
Like, how is this normal? He's trying to say if you laugh at him, like you're on the same level as. I don't know.
I'm a little lost on that. Like, I think
Yeah,
that maybe
I agree.
there are
By the
some,
way,
but a lot of humans are like, we can't be bothered with them because we only care about ourselves. Well, maybe it's time. Maybe it's time to finally start caring about this because it's obvious this culture exists and it's getting worse.
This culture.
Go.
Right. If you laugh at a 43-year-old loser incel guy who is a self-proclaimed beggar on the internet,
I'm going to eBay.
you're gonna do whatever the fuck he just said you're gonna do. Obviously, very sound logic. We're not watching this.
But
I just
as
thought
we're
it was
doing
funny.
this,
There's a devious fucking scary. Speaking of devious,
good evening,
I
everyone.
scared. I
Welcome
shit
to
my pants when I saw
What is
this.
likely going to be a very
Look at this
sloppy
angle, by
bootleg
the way.
stream.
It's gonna be in a
I
thumbnail.
honestly don't even know how well
It
you guys
scared
will be able
me,
to hear
freaked
me
me
tonight.
out. It looks like that AI photo of Mark Zuckerberg.
While we're doing this is insanely bootleg. What I'm doing.
Just hold on.
We're gonna do it as best we can in the time we got. We're gonna start pretty much.
I
right
have
away.
to show you this.
Allow me to
It's
show you what I'm
scary
talking
as
about. You
fuck.
guys ready for this?
I'm hyping it up too much. It's not that scary.
What is up, everyone? Here I am.
I hate this angle.
Down on my floor. I don't know if you can hear me when I'm like leaning up like this, but yeah, I have the monitor in front of me right here, so I can see all of you. And here I am on the floor about to try to build a desk. This is about the best I can do. I have
autistic.
floor space to build the desk now, which is good.
Where is it?
but
God
as
damn
I'm
it.
doing this, I might
There's
have
like
to
one
adjust, like, I
frame
might
that I
have
want to
move
show you.
Stuff back, like the camera and the lighting. I'd actually have to move further back that way to make more room. In fact, maybe I should try that right now. And yeah, hold on. Give it a sec. I'm gonna try to move it back. Okay. A little better actually. Well,
Oh, I
it's
think it's
crooked
here.
now. I have to straighten it, but now you can actually see a little better, right? I don't know how well you can hear me here, but
I don't know.
this
Fuck.
is the best I can do.
I don't know
have a
where
good
it
angle or
is.
anything to film this.
Thankfully, I
This is kind of the best we got
screenshotted
like this
it
for now,
so I can show
and then
you.
we'll adjust it later because obviously this is ultra bootleg. Yes, we're gonna have lots of complaints about my hair tonight because you'll be seeing my head from the top, which most people don't. Only birds can
This
see
is
my
scary,
human hair.
bro.
You understand? Only
It's like
birds.
that AI photo of Mark
So-
Zuckerberg.
Okay, we're gonna get started.
Shit, scary.
All right,
as
we're gonna
fuck.
get started right now because I only have around 2.5 hours to do this. So I'm gonna start building right away and working on
Hate
this. The desk came in 2 different boxes. The first box
Oh, I gotta get rid of
has
his,
all of the actual pieces of the frame, and
Wait,
the other
can I
box
do,
just
like-
has the table pieces. Okay. Oh, that's my head. That's my doorstop hedgehog in the background. Here he is. He's my doorstop. Okay.
This is scary.
So,
Anyways, we're not watching this. Let's see him like put it together. I need to hear him say like the instructions are bad. It's like some
line it up
Chinese
with the hole so it comes out the
bullshit.
other end. How do I do that? I can't even reach through. Look, my fingers can't fit through it.
God damn it!
I
Get
don't
the
know.
shit
Oh,
off
maybe
this
I did
thing.
it.
How did it take him 3.5 hours to make this, man? Oh
Now,
my lord!
please allow me to get the monitor arms on here. I'll also check the camera because the camera probably needs to be heightened. I'll get the monitor arms on
Look
here.
how fit he is
We'll try to get the
too.
monitors up.
He looks
and then
super
we'll go from
fit.
there. Okay. I hope you think this is an improvement.
Okay, whatever. He's got the killer
I don't
Keemstar.
think it works at all. No matter what I
You
do,
could edit
with
this
that
shit to
Allen
look
wrench
like
on
Drama Alert.
it doesn't adjust. But you can see there's the monitor.
I was
You can
gonna
see
do
it right
that,
now.
but
See,
I
that's how
didn't
it is.
feel like it. Oh boy,
So
juicy.
there you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So the only way to do I could do close like this. I could do that if I want up close, or I could push it back.
It really is becoming like
I
a
never liked
baby,
that, like for
a
truck
baby
sim and stuff.
mobile,
Now I
whatever the
can have
fuck
it
that
back,
shit
push it
is.
back like that, and then I could get it closer to me when
All
I
the
leave
toys
room. That way I can open the
jangling in
door.
front of his face.
So it actually looks good in that regard, but the height doesn't work. The height adjustment literally does not work at all. I
Very
don't know why.
nice.
So there's nothing I can do about that for now. It's on. The arm works, but the height adjustment doesn't. I tried both directions. It's insanely tight, both directions,
Starship
and it doesn't actually adjust at all.
Enterprise.
Okay? So you're saying there's an adapter in the box. What do you mean pull it down? Pull what down? Pull the arm down? It doesn't work. It doesn't move. Oh, God. It
thought
doesn't
it-
stay.
Oh.
Oh, my God. Okay, it does go down, but man, that's ridiculous.
Do go down.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, we're skipping ahead. Killer Keemstar ass setup here.
There it is.
Drama
Working.
Alert Nation.
Yeah. Most people have their
Let's
mic on
get
Facebook.
right into the
So,
news.
we'll have to test this. You guys are saying this sounds better, right? So as long as it sounds better, I guess the trade-off.
Anyways, 3.5 hours later, he finally set it up.
I had to do that, like look back and forth like this. But I was ideally wanting to be able to move the monitor up in here so that I could have the chat there and I could actually just glance and see. And I can't do that right now.
Yeah, it is pretty weird how he has both monitors like 90-degree separation.
I gotta get out of here. My wife's gonna be furious, and she has the right to be. I shouldn't have been in here this late, but this is what happens when you try to do setup upgrades. I mean, how much time do I have? I don't have infinite time. I wanted the desk to show up earlier today. It didn't, you know?
Cool. Anyways, that's that. We saw it. It's in the thumbnail. I can check it off the list now. Next video. So this is the Wings thing. Right before he went into Wings' chat and was giving him a bunch of money. I say a bunch. Whatever. Fuck it.
All right. I'm about to get started, but it'd be great if we get a
$20.
moderator. This nut job is still in the YouTube chat, as people can see. I'll see if I can get any moderators to show up.
Nice.
This guy's a moron. I'm not going to sit here and moderate him all day. Just a waste of my time. How much did I earn on yesterday's stream? What stream? I streamed twice yesterday. To be honest, I don't even really know. I'm not paying attention anymore. I'm really not. I don't have to. Which is amazing. Again, what a 180 turn in 1 week. In fact, it was 1 week ago at this very time that I was jumping on the stream with Asmon Gold. 1 week. And what a week it's been. I've doubled my stream viewership. Over 8,000 new fresh subscribers on the channel, giving it a look.
What?
Certainly, I'm not growing exponentially or anything, but you have to understand that this channel has had no growth. So to have some growth is amazing. You know, after all the hard work I've put in, to actually have a new, fresh group of eyes on the content, enjoying it and supporting it is amazing. It's really turned things around. And by the way, if you ever noticed me doing what I just did, I'm just eliminating toxic people who are here to troll. So the moment I see it, I just get rid of them and I don't even address it. That's, you see me doing this, clicking around, it's exactly what I'm doing. All right, I'm not even going to talk to them anymore because they're not worth my time.
Thanks for the tutorial.
Thank you, Broden. Broden says, don't let the freaks get to you. Stay humble and thankful. Love the future you got ahead. Thank you so much, man. Kind words and much appreciated after, you know, all the stuff that I have been through. So today we're in the Winter Wonderland,
Praise
as
Allah.
you can see. Nice Winter Wonderland theme. And I hope that you are enjoying the festivities of the month. They will continue all month long. No, the story is not that Wings did not confirm with me. Would you like me to just get this out of the way now?
Here it is.
Okay, so Wings of Redemption was supposed to be on the show today. Originally, I was going to have him on the show about a week ago, but then the craziness with Asmon Gold happened. And that all came together so quickly and everything. So I confirmed that I would have him on today. And then I wanted to like touch base with him again over the last few days just to make sure. And I actually spoke with him yesterday morning, live. When I was on this stream, I talked to Wings and he said, it's 1 p.m. tomorrow. I said, no, it's 12. You know, it's just like we did last time, 2 hours or whatever. And he said, all right, that's fine. You know, we were locked in. We were good. So last night, you know, I'm winding down. I'm ready to go to sleep. And I get a message from Wings. And he basically says that he is not feeling well at all. And he needs to take a rain check for today. And I was like, thank you for telling me, because now that you told me, I can on the fly adapt and change stuff. Like if he had waited till last minute, that kind of would have screwed me over. But because he gave me the courtesy of telling me the night before so that I could actually adjust, I was able to adjust. So I give him props and credit. I mean, it sucks he couldn't show up, but I'm happy that he came and told me, yeah, I'm not going to make it. So last night I said, well, what can I do? Right? On the fly. Well, we could do something that we had just done, maybe that you guys wanted to see more of. Because I see it like this. This is now a bonus stream, right? This is a stream. We were going to have an interview with Wings. It's not happening now. It's going to happen next week is what I said to him. I said, let's do it next week.
Talked about?
So let's see if everything comes together. I'll let you know. I'll confirm with him again when he's feeling better. You know, if we're doing it next week. Hopefully we are. Okay? But in the meantime, I see this as like a bonus stream. Like this is an opportunity for us to kind of hang out and then do stuff that we want to do. And based off of what we did last week, on the Black Friday Marathon, it seems like people want these new games. I had tried out Arc Raiders and I had tried out Megabonk. And both games seem to have an audience where people came by and were like, oh, this is cool to see Phil play. I want to see more. So based on that, I said, well, one of the games that I wanted to see if it would work as an actual chill hangout stream was Arc Raiders. It seems like this is the kind of game that as long as you guys are helping me and we talk, it would be entertaining. I don't know if this is the kind of game that I would play by myself, but since it's an interactive stream where we hang out and chill, I think it might work. So that's what I said I wanted to do today. I want to try it out. I'm intrigued if Arc Raiders will work as a stream. Now, for the record, if we play this,
did he wage quit this? I feel like he did.
No one likes it. If I'm not liking it, and we determine, hey, that's
he played it like twice or 3 times.
That's fine. That's cool because this was already supposed to be a different stream that wasn't going to happen. So it's not like this is a waste of our time. In fact, this is actually a pretty good use of our time, I feel. Okay, so no worries there if it doesn't work. But to be honest, I hope it does. I hope that this works out and ends up being entertaining and maybe can become part of our chill schedule, a game that we bring back from time to time.
Him saying I hope it works doesn't mean anything.
What's the thing that you're most excited
to
get
just wants
Black
money.
Friday
I hope it works just means money.
You know, to be
Yeah,
honest,
obviously you hope
I
you
don't think
get
there's
money.
one piece.
Like,
Like
what?
the thing, I keep saying this every day. The linchpin of this all is the desk.
Surprisingly,
Until
no?
the desk
Oh, okay.
arrives, I can't do the setup. Like there's pieces I can do. I could do the chair,
Oh,
and then
this
I
is
could take this
before
set
the
that I have and I
desk.
could
Shit.
raise because this is a raising desk and this is a raising
I
desk.
fucked it up. I fucked it up. I played it in the wrong order. We're moving on.
So now to have two monitors, one right here that's
No, I fucked it up. We already did this.
as late as 8 p.m. What sucks about that is if the chair arrived,
Oh my god. Oh, a chair.
I could build
Okay,
it.
this is
I could
a
adjust the
chair.
height of the set, and we can actually see what the new backdrop will look like because it won't look like this anymore. It's going to be higher up. Like you're going to see the higher end of my setup now. My head will probably be like this. Like
I'm
this.
so
See
glad
how
he stood up
different
to
it looks
do
when my
that.
head's higher up. It's probably going to be like that. So I would love to do that and adjust the cameras and everything, but I can't do that till the
Oh,
chair's
he's playing
here and we're
Arc
building it,
Raiders
whatever.
today. I don't
So,
fucking know.
If it arrives,
You think I watched the
you
guy?
know, maybe we do that tonight because
I
tonight
don't
I have
watch the
American Truck
guy.
Sim scheduled. But I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I'm doing Truck Sim this week no matter what. Don't get me wrong. We're doing Truck Sim. It's just that I don't want to do everything at once. So I don't want to be building everything all in one go. And it would be nice if like I could actually build this chair and have it as part of the set for a day or two before the desk arrives. So it all depends. I'll keep my eye on it. I will let you know what happens over the course of the day. Okay. See, once everything's in place, I want to play like everything. I want to play a session of.
Oh, wait. He's not playing Arc Raiders today. He's playing a mystery game. I feel like I know what it is. It's Tainted Grail? Is that what it's called? That's my guess. That's my submission for the W Pig chat, whatever the fuck he does. That's my guess. Tainted Grail: The Fall of Avalon. But there
Call of Duty on keyboard and mouse now on the new desk with the new monitor and see how it plays and how it affects my gameplay.
mystery game
'Cause I
got
would suck at
delayed?
Call of
No
Duty.
way.
Maybe if I actually
Where's
have
the
this
tweet?
low response time monitor,
Oh,
actual desk
shit.
setup, everything nice,
It's
maybe I'll
right
do better.
there.
I don't know, right? I want to just have a chill session with you guys, a more relaxed game. See how that turns out. So I'm excited. Yeah, I heard that's the
felt
problem
it.
with these Xbox Elite controllers that they control well, and I'll agree. Like I like my Elite 2 controller. The only complaint I have was the face button wasn't comfortable.
thank you.
And it made a callus on my thumb playing Silk Song. But outside of that, I've loved it. But everyone
No
seems to say they
podcast?
wear out
Okay,
in
I'm
like
not
a
staying.
year.
Thank
So
the
for me,
Lord.
I was around that time period. It was around late summer, early fall last year when I got that controller, and here we are, December of this year. So it's probably about the time it would break.
I'm slacking.
honestly.
Yeah, dude, it's been a while.
Critique: I do use keyboard and mouse on the PC for certain games. For example, Call of Duty, I use it, but I don't use it for everything. Mostly because it's not a comfortable setup. That's why I'm getting this desk and a real chair. Like right now, to use keyboard and mouse, I have to move this way, reposition this rolling desk in front of me. I can't even.
Okay, this specific thing is just a justification for him to spend money. Because when he bought this little desk and this new setup and this new layout and everything, that was part of the gimmick, was that I can play keyboard and mouse games and it's going to be super fun and cool and I could do stuff I've never done before. But then now, months later, he's shitting on the fact that he plays keyboard and mouse games because the way he did it sucks. But like at the time when he did it, it was super cool and fun and chill and positive. And it was the coolest thing ever. But it's like, do we really need, like, if you wanted to play keyboard and mouse games, why didn't you just get a desk the first time? I know the answer, because he wasn't thinking. He just likes to spend money and then spend more money later. But like, this sucks. This justification for him needing to spend the money. It's like just a cope. It's a weird little mini cope.
Even move my chair. This chair doesn't have wheels. I'm on a chair that sits
All
on a
these
flat base
excuses
and, can't move or
and
adjust.
justifications.
So because of that, I can't even like have a keyboard and mouse comfortably in front of me. I have to like move the whole desk here, which is stupid. And then it's bad that I get trapped. I can't even move. So once I have a proper setup with a real desk, a real chair, I can roll in and adjust and use everything nicely. Maybe I will use more things or more keyboard and mouse for more games. But right now, it just hasn't been. Like I said, I have the most bootleg setup of any streamer. I really do. I can't wait to have a real setup. That's why I'm so genuinely stoked and excited this week. I have always wanted a proper setup, but I've never really had opportunity to have it until now.
What
Opinion
does
on
that
PewDiePie
even
giving up gaming
mean?
completely.
What does this even
Most
mean?
bootleg setup of any streamer. I really do. I can't wait to have.
See, now hold up. What?
More things or more keyboard and mouse for more games. But right now, it just hasn't been. Like I said, I have the most bootleg setup of any streamer.
Like I said, I have the most bootleg setup. Has he said that? When the fuck has he said that? He said his setup is the greatest shit ever.
I really do.
Huh?
I can't wait to have a real setup. That's why I'm so genuinely
need a
stoked
real
and excited
setup,
this week.
as opposed to a fake
I've always
setup.
wanted a proper setup, but I've never really had opportunity to have it until now.
And then what does this mean? I've never had an opportunity to have a real setup. Bro, he moved across the country This room was empty, guys. This was an empty room, and he had full reign over what to do with it. And he's telling you straight-faced, right to your face, I never had an opportunity to have a real setup.
Opinion on PewDiePie giving up gaming.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Son, crazy how times are changing. I didn't even know that he was still gaming. I knew that he occasionally still did some video content, like reacting to news and vlogging and stuff. I didn't even know that he still gamed. So he's filthy rich. This is a guy who literally watched other creators, okay, said, I want to do that. Turned on a camera, randomly played a game, screamed. What is that on the wall over there? I'm going to check it out in a second. There's something on my wall. Screamed like a girl at horror games.
Like a girl.
That's how he got his name. By screaming at his camera like a girl playing horror games. Much like Markiplier and all of them, which is hilarious that they got so big screaming like sissies, right?
This is crazy too, because DSP, early on in his career, when he says during the time he used to say sexual stuff and teenagers loved it, a lot of his stuff was just stolen. The Isaac Heimler Dead Space 2, that was just a stolen bit from Howard Stern. The Al-Qaeda cops, Durka, Mohammed Jihad, that's just a bit from Team America. A lot of his shit is just stolen from other things that he used to also watch. So he went on camera and just said, I like these things, and repeated the jokes and kind of took the credit for it. And then just streamed gameplay. All of the games he's playing are made by other people. So it's why are you shitting on people? You're not making Lord of the Rings. You're not writing Lord of the Rings every time you make a video, bro. You're not like creating the most original fucking amazing thing ever. So it's like for him to sit there and shit on someone else for doing something that he also did is really stupid and specific.
Everything other streamers do is dumb and makes you a sellout until Phil decides to do it, then it's him not having the means before now.
Exactly.
Welcome home.
Welcome home, Pope Super Kami. Thank you for welcoming me home and the chat. Thank you for the 5. That is true. It's not cool until he does it. Then it's cool.
Everyone likes this act he puts on. It's obvious it's an act. Like, anyone with a brain would be like, dude, he's not actually that scared at the games. He's overacting to be like a cartoon character.
Right.
People love the character.
What is DSP
so
doing?
They fall in love with this guy. He ends up becoming this humongous Let's Player, right? And
like that just doesn't happen. You don't just like stream and then become huge out of nowhere, really. Like there's something about you that people enjoy and find funny, or for whatever reason, it might not be the best stuff ever, but there's like something there. It's rare that it just kind of happens when you're just a nobody. So, I mean, I don't know. Like DSP, you were at one point the self-proclaimed like most watched comedian on YouTube. Would you chalk that up to just being lucky? Obviously not. It's because he was super cool and funny and awesome. But whenever it's anybody else, it just happens. Like he skips over it. It just happens.
He blows up in popularity. Next thing you know, people are looking at this guy like he's some kind of representative of all streamers and gamers. And it's like, is he really?
What?
Or is he just some guy that kind of got crazy lucky and blew up because of, you know, the virality of streaming and things like that?
Like, what does that mean? This is the part where his own argument falls apart. The virality of streaming made him popular? Like, what? He's trying to make a case that, like, PewDiePie didn't deserve his success because he just became famous. But it's like, that, like, just became famous part, you can't, like, just skip over that. Because, like, that's the important part. Like, it didn't just happen. What do you mean?
That's the way I see it.
That's
Then
the way I
say,
see it, of course.
Oh, well, now he did this on stream, and it's bad representation for all of gamers because he said this or he did this.
Like, dude, okay, I'm so stupid for pausing this and talking about this, but it's really bothering me. The virality of streaming, how come that didn't make DSP popular? How come DSP wasn't able to take off if gaming was so easy? And if he was one of the first to do it? It's the same shit with Street Fighter. Street Fighter is so easy. Everyone can learn Street Fighter. The game's too dumb. Dumb people can do it in MASH. But DSP can't do it. How come DSP can't benefit from it? I don't know.
Did this on stream, and it's bad representation for all of gamers because he said this or he did this. Who made PewDiePie responsible for all of gaming? Like, who made him the face of gaming? I wasn't aware that happened. He's just some guy who streamed at a camera like
He's
a
like LeBron
character. He got popular. Good on him. Right? I'm not shit-talking him. I'm just saying he played a role. People thought the role was funny. Great. What's the problem?
What
is the problem? Is he became a multimillionaire. He was making millions of dollars a year doing this character. And therefore, people put so much undue attention, I feel, on the guy that he had all this pressure. And then sometimes he would make a mistake that any human would make, and everyone would be like holding him to task for it. And the worst part was when people would actually like get hurt because of stuff he did, but he didn't intend for that to happen.
Oh my God, I can't believe he's talking
If he's
about
streaming
this.
and he says a word,
I swear I didn't know this was coming up. I swear to God, when I mentioned it earlier.
People were like, what a bad word. Now all gamers are racist. It's like, what?
What? No fucking way he's actually talking. I mentioned this earlier.
It's PewDiePie. It ain't that serious.
Oh my
like,
God.
What are you?
I didn't
But
expect
anyway,
that.
he became ridiculously popular, ridiculously rich. Now he lives, didn't he move to Japan or whatever? And so, dude, he never has to
Let
work
me
for
just
the rest
pretend
of
this bothers me. Nitpick? Didn't he move to Japan or whatever?
He became ridiculously popular, ridiculously rich. Now he lives, didn't he move to Japan or whatever?
Now he lives, didn't he move to Japan? For whatever reason, DSP has this thing where he doesn't want you to think that he knows like a lot about stuff. The feigning ignorance part. Because he doesn't want to seem like he's online more than he should be. So he can't know that PewDiePie moved to Japan, but he does know that he moved to Japan. So he has to like pretend that he doesn't know and just hides it behind a question. Like, what is that specific shit about?
And so, dude, he never has to work for the rest of his life. He can literally sit on his ass for the rest of his life, and everything's fully paid for. So why would he have to make content? If he says, I don't want to make content anymore, I want to spend time with my family, that's his prerogative, and no one has a right to criticize him for it. Okay? Now, to put it in perspective of me, because, obviously you're asking me this question.
Right.
You want my take on it, right? I'm not making the question about myself. I'm personalizing the answer towards my own experience and my opinion. If I were ever to become filthy rich, because it ain't going to be through being a creator.
That's a
I'm never
great
gonna go
little
viral
answer
like
there.
PewDiePie did. I'm never going to have the audience he had. I'm never going to make that much money. Okay? But if I were to somehow become filthy rich right now, maybe, I don't know, maybe I win the lotto or something, right?
Right.
I would still stream.
Sure.
Even if I don't monetize it, or maybe if I monetize the stream, I give it all away. I would still stream. You might say, well, I don't get it. If you're rich, why would you want to work? Because I love this. I love sitting here chilling with you guys. Like, this is genuine fun to me. While I'm also making money, I'm having a ton of fun. So why wouldn't I want to continue it as like my side hobby? I wouldn't want to do it as much as I do. Like right now, I do it full time as a job. Obviously, what I would want to do is reduce the amount of time that I do it.
This doesn't
right?
make any
And that's
sense.
perfectly fine. But I would still do it because it's my passion. I wouldn't ever want to quit. PewDiePie says, I want to quit. Well, that probably means he's not that passionate about it anymore. And you know what? If he's not, then he should quit. Why keep doing something long-term that you're not passionate for anymore, right? There's so many creators out there that they start off small, they blow up, and then they realize I didn't want to blow up. I actually just wanted to be a small-time guy, and now the passion's gone because now it's all big, making tons of money. You got to worry about employees. You got to worry about all this shit. They didn't ever want to do that. They just wanted to make videos and fuck around, you know?
PewDiePie
For
have
me,
to worry about
that's kind of it for me. Like, I don't ever want to blow up. I just want to be a guy who's just like a normal guy who hangs out with you guys and has a good time.
My main
That's all I
goal
ask.
is to
Literally,
not
that's all I
blow
ever
up.
want. So if ever it gets like much bigger than that,
Can't mention Japan cat starts crying downstairs.
Oh shit, you're right. Hopefully she's not home, dude. Thank you, Sneaky Shower Stool.
I feel like I would also maybe
With
lose
the
my
two.
passion for it. But if I were to come filthy
That's
rich
why
right
he's
now,
playing
I'd be
stupid.
like, let's stream 2-3 times a week. You know, let's do a chill hangout stream. Let's play a particular game or two. Let's play a game every once in a while. But, you know, I would still want to do it. I genuinely get a lot of enjoyment out of doing this. But to PewDiePie, more power to him. If he wants to spend time with his dude, don't you think that's a noble thing? I have a family now. I'm not in my 20s, single. I don't need to scream at a camera like a sissy. I'm not really
Why does he
a
say
hyper-intelligent
that?
individual who's educated on world events. I probably shouldn't be doing commentary videos on like the Middle East because I'm just a fucking creator who plays games and screams. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of respectable. All right, I'm just going to step back and live my life now. Leave me alone.
So
Sounds good to me.
strange.
I don't even have a single word of criticism for that. That's seems pretty, makes sense of an attitude to have. Okay. So,
That's so
I believe
strange.
that's a stink bug on my wall.
That
That's
whole
crawling up my wall,
segment
who I need to get out of my house.
is just him coping with his own existence.
I present to you, ladies and gentlemen, the stink bug. That was on my wall. He's crawling around in this Tupperware right now. See him?
Came
So
out of
stink
Cat's,
bugs are an intrusive species that try to get into your house
orifice.
at this time of the year where I live in the Pacific Northwest of the United States. Now, if you ever get a stink bug in your home, it is incredibly important that you do not kill it. The reason being, stink bugs have a pheromone that they give off when they are in distress.
Hey
And if you kill a
roaches, do
stink
you
bug, it
like me?
explodes with this
Re?
pheromone,
No,
and
well,
it actually
okay.
attracts other
Smiling
stink bugs
face
and
with
other
tear
bugs.
emoji.
I learned this the
Mr.
hard way
Jordan.
many years ago when the very first
Two.
one of these came into my home. and I did kill it. It wasn't, it was actually by accident. I was actually
You captured a roach, dude.
Like out of the house, and I was trying to grab it, and I killed it by accident. And within an hour, all of a sudden, a million bugs had come to the window of my office. I was like, what in the holy hell? So you catch them, and you release them outside, and then you're good. So I'm just going to go leave this bug. I'm going to go walk out my front door and toss it in the front bush, and I'm going to come back. Be right back.
I'm not even going to rewind it, but that's a nice little lie. Him saying
Also,
that he
he's
killed
outside,
it
by the way. I
trying
got rid
to
of the stink
grab
bug.
it.
If you ever see a stink bug, don't be
I
afraid.
just don't believe him.
Stink bugs are not dangerous. They don't bite. They're not poisonous. They're herbivores. But the problem is they are intrusive. Number one, they will eat all your crops.
He's like
so if you
Steve
have,
Irwin, man.
A garden, they'll actually go after your crops. So that's bad. And they do try to get inside your house this time of year when it's colder outside. They want to go to a warm place. Well, what's the warmest place? Probably inside of a house. So they try to sneak in, and these damn things, they've been in my house now for 2 straight months. They keep sneaking in ever since September. They've been coming in nonstop. I find one like once a week. I have to get it out of my house. I'm not shocked that I just found one now. And
Maybe it's time to clean the garage again.
Dickers ate his daughter's
been,
eyes. The $5 super
piling
chat.
up.
Stink bug Diddy party at Phil's place tomorrow. Absolutely not. No Diddy parties at my place whatsoever. Stay out. And by the way, again, thank you to those who helped me shop. I saved around $600 buying it all on Black Friday. I believe it was 4 different items were each significantly cheaper than they would have been if I bought them normally. So I spent a lot of money, but I actually saved a lot of money. And I appreciate people helping me all day on Friday with that. Just in general, how's the workout going? It's going good. Last night I did squats. I did I forget what this is called, when you put the dumbbells over your shoulders and you just go straight up like this. And I did my side extensions, which tremendous extra viewership on my streams. As you can see, if you just take a look at the views right now, I'm pretty much double what I was getting. Like, no exaggeration. I'm about double the viewership that I had before Asmongold, for sure. Okay. Support has been great, has it not? Every stream I'm doing incredibly well. Okay. Couldn't be happier. I haven't asked for a single contribution since I got off the stream with Asmongold.
Uh-oh.
So it's been a week.
That didn't
right?
last.
So what exactly do you think they're talking about? Do you think if they're saying something that they're talking about reality? Or do you think that they're just talking about their useless, nonsensical memes, their garbage content that completely lies, over-exaggerates? Because in their minds, as I explained to Asmongold, whenever I do something to improve myself, they just move the goalpost to the next thing. So if it's not that my content sucks and I don't have the best quality content, I'm a dinosaur, I'm behind the times. If it's not that I rage too much, I blame the game developers, all of that. If it's not that I'm playing mobile games, spending all my money on WWE champions. If it's not that, oh, well, now he just sits around and begs all day. So what's the next thing? Because you know there's a next thing. There will never not be a next thing. That's how they are. But for me, I don't care. I'm already
I don't care, but I'm keeping track of everything.
For a whole week now. I don't have to worry about anything. I just chill with you guys and have a great time every day.
Sure,
and I'm happy. So why do I give a crap what they're doing to cope for the fact that now I have changed for the better and all the things that they have said are bullshit and there's nothing else for them to really have a gripe with?
I don't understand this too, because he's like, he bought a bunch of new toys, so he's saying that you can't criticize me anymore. But like, just buying a bunch of shit doesn't make your stream better. But it's whatever. Obviously, he doesn't see that.
A million other people out there that are far worse than me, that are doing things right now that they should not agree with, yet they're still making content about me, right? Like, why?
Like, how complicated can
let
it
them
be?
make their content?
People don't like you as a personality
about what they say and do.
Your personality sucks.
You know, that's it. Don't give a shit.
Don't give a shit.
No, none of their criticisms are valid, so why do I give a shit? You guys, if you want to criticize me and say, hey, let's improve this way or that way, I'll listen to you. I ain't going to listen to these people who they benefit by saying that I'm bad in some way. Because then what's their benefit to ever having me improve? There is none. They want me to be this joke so they can make money, right? Make their videos. So I don't listen to their crap. I don't give a shit.
Like, why does he assume people on the internet want him to improve? Like, am I your mom? Man, okay. Kenneth Douglas, thank you for 11 months. Why do you
and if you don't want me to ever talk about them again, don't ever ask about them, and I won't talk about them again. Because you notice I don't unless you guys ask me.
Okay.
So
I don't talk about them unless I talk about them.
My audience, and when I say my audience, I mean my audience that I've had for years, not this newfound audience that I got in the last week. But my audience generally don't like watching me play retro games.
Zaza?
And that, for me, it is disappointing because I'm a child of the 90s. I grew up in the 80s, but I was playing gaming in the 90s as a teenager.
Thank you for that 23 months. What is he talking about? Hold on.
Week. But my audience generally don't like watching me play retro games. And that, for me, it is disappointing because I'm a child of the 90s. I grew up in the 80s, but I was playing gaming in the 90s as a teenager. My formative years of gaming were based around games like Final Fantasy 4 and 6, Chrono Trigger, Zelda: Link to the Past, Super Mario World, Street Fighter 2, right? These are the games
grew
I
up in
grew
the
up
80s,
loving.
but I was a
And
child
I would love
in the
to
90s.
play these games for a modern audience. But whenever I try, I don't get much interest. Case in point was 2-3 years ago, I played Chrono Trigger because I was just absolutely craving this game. And I played it. I loved it. The playthrough didn't do good. I still played the whole thing, but it's now twice I've played Chrono Trigger, and I said, well, if the playthrough does well, then I'll go back and I'll do all the alternate endings. We'll actually unlock all the optional content or whatever. It never works. It's like, I'll just do the base game, and people get bored and stop showing up, and I'm like, oh, it's frustrating. Same thing happened with Claire Obscure this year, where I love the game. Hands down, Game of the Year contender for me. Not saying it's going to be my Game of the Year, but it's a Game of the Year contender for me. I get to Act 3, everyone's like, just finish the game and stop playing it. We don't want to show up anymore. We're tired of this game. Play anything else. And I'm like, sucks, because I love this game. I want to actually do all the content and unlock it, and I couldn't. Now,
isn't it funny how DSP says in the same video he has a passion for everything that he does gaming related, but he stops playing the games that he's passionate about because he doesn't make enough money playing them, even though he criticized Pewdiepie, or I guess gave him respect for quitting. I don't know. This is a weird, twisted logic.
With this newfound audience, you guys are committing to come by and hang out.
I thought you had passion.
I'm going to play more Claire Obscure this month. I can't wait to go back to Claire Obscure this month, quite frankly. I'm just really excited for it.
He doesn't want to play them, but he has passion for them.
Where I can have more people watch me play the kind of stuff that I like, rather than me be limited to always playing new game. Because that's kind of how it's almost always been. If I'm not playing something new, it doesn't really get attention. G-Man, in general, I've stayed away from doing user interactive content simply because my trolls are so bad they ruin it. I'll give you an example, because again, you guys probably would not know this. Way back in the day, we're talking 10 years ago, every single year, in December actually, it was around this time of year, I would actually do what I called the Fan Appreciation Series.
Oh, the Discord doesn't work?
All right. For about 2 weeks.
Hold on.
I would do almost non-stop multiplayer lobbies, fan interactive events, and just generally fun stuff with my audience. So, you know, play some Battlefield together with a party that we all coordinate. Play some Call of Duty, play some Assassin's Creed multiplayer, play some fighting games, right? That kind of stuff. And it worked. It was great. For many years, we had a great time with it. And particularly, I remember when it finally fell apart. I think it was Metal Gear Solid 5 had a multiplayer mode. And I made the lobby, and half the lobby was trolls. So,
oh, that's a good video, too.
Sadly, the people who actually wanted to play and had scheduled time in their schedule.
Yeah, change the link in the description.
International viewer base. It's not like everyone's American and we're all here on the same time. It's like I had to figure out streaming times around when people would be there, when they could. I had slots set up, people showing up. You can play now. You can play now. We figured it all out, and we go to play it. The trolls completely ruin it for everyone. They're giving away position. They're teabagging. They're shooting guns wildly into the air, basically making it unplayable. Now imagine you're a fan of mine. You've been waiting years to be able to play with me. It finally gets coordinated. You go to play. The entire thing's ruined by trolls. How would you feel? Shitty, right? So after that, and again, it wasn't just that was every game. It ended up being Battlefield. It ended up being Call of Duty. They ruined all of them. And I said, there's no point in doing it anymore. I don't want to give them the opportunity to basically ruin what's supposed to be a positive event for my viewers who like me. So I just stopped doing the events.
That's
and instead,
crazy,
I kind of stayed to myself doing single player content. If I do multiplayer content,
See, this is him doing the thing where he like finds an excuse to not do something again. Because in order to not have trolls, you decide to punish your fans from ever getting anything ever again. It sounds very similar to the story that he told about comments, where because there were quote-unquote trolls in the comments, he just disabled
All
comments
stories
altogether.
revolve around trolls. Help. Pig emoji.
Exactly. Thank you, Scrappy CC. For the 199. Thank you. But it's very similar, and it's the same logic. So him lying earlier about the comment section and him getting begged by fans to turn it off seems like a very far-fetched style lie, if you ask me. Because he stopped doing fan events because of trolls, which is the same thing.
Just a random that drops into a lobby, plays, and drops out.
Instead of finding a better way to do it.
I found workarounds to stop the trolling as long as I don't do
guaranteeing fans get in, getting a Discord set up, some sort of system. I don't know. Instead of finding another way, he just decides not to do it because it's easier.
certain kinds of stuff.
You
and
get
even
punished
the
for
times that I
being a
have attempted
fan.
to do it. So, for example, with Street Fighter, because you're even saying something like, would you play a Street Fighter tournament with your viewers? I've done lobbies, like Street Fighter lobbies, where I say anyone can join, here's the lobby. 9 times out of 10, it's some idiot. Their name is something insulting to myself or my family members, or it's doxing, something awful. I play them, I kick their ass, and then...
I kick their ass.
What's the point? No one got anything out of that. They think that they got one up on me for having this messed up name on the screen. Even though I whooped their ass, they're like, haha, mission accomplished. And it's like, so what did I do it for? And by the way, typically they don't do well. Like when I do those lobbies, it's not like I get attention and people
They
are
don't
liking the
do
content. It's
well.
more like, wow, Phil's just beating up on scrubs. Yeah. That's exactly what it is. I whoop on them because they're not there to be good. They're there to get the attention for being there. You see? That's why I kind of
Wow.
just stopped doing it.
What a thing to say about your audience.
I think it was a month of lobbies in Street Fighter 6 when the game was new. No one really liked it, and I stopped doing it, and that was the end of it.
Man.
No, you see,
you're
it's
not doing it
People
for
just,
money.
yeah,
It's
but
supposed to be
dumpstering
for the
trolls is fun from time to
fans.
time. No, it's not. Listen,
Okay.
I have nothing to prove. All right? I don't. I've already won. I'm the one whose life is getting to play video games and hang out with an audience all day on the internet. That's my job. I've already beaten the trolls. The fact that they need to like do fucked up things to try to take stabs at me because they're so jealous and pissed off that I'm successful, I've already won. So I don't need to also defeat them in a game. There's no point. I don't get any self-satisfaction out of beating them in a fighting game. I already know I'm better. I don't need to waste my time.
Very sound logic.
Thank you to Raider Randy for $5. Do it anyway, even if there's trolls. Trolls can still be good content. Nah. No, you see, here's the thing, and this is where I differentiate myself from other people.
Main character?
Who have been categorized as lol cows, okay?
Right. Main
and
character syndrome.
have done this kind of thing. There are tons of people out there, they get harassed, they're categorized as lol cows, and they lean into the content. They lean into it. Laugh with the meme.
That's
play
not-
with the troll.
That's not
give
what a
them
lol
what they
cow
want.
is.
Keep the circus going. Hell, even self-deprecate yourself, embarrass yourself for money. As long as you're making a paycheck, it doesn't matter, right? There's a saying that I started saying last year in regards to this mentality, okay? Once you put the clown makeup on, it never washes off. What does that mean? It means that once you lower yourself to the level of being a lol cow and you accept it, and now this becomes your reality, your persona. This is you on the internet, so just lean into it. You can't ever go back.
This is
now,
really dumb.
You have to do lol cow content, or else you can never get success ever again.
So this is where he's the main character, because with the Kino Casino, he did exactly that. He did push-ups, he showed his underwear, he showed his feet, he showed his socks. He did a bunch of stupid bullshit at the whims of Triple P. Whatever they came up with, he decided to do. And but DSP's the main character, you see. He put on the clown makeup, but he's able to take it off and just ignore it. He still has it on, but he's just ignoring anyone who says he has it on. I guess that's the difference. That's the main character syndrome.
You might have once been known as someone who made news reports, vlogging, gameplay, chill streams. But the moment that you become this monetized the lol cow status, that is all you will ever be for the rest of your life.
Free,
you have to accept it or quit. There's people who are learning that the hard way right now. And it's sad because I feel bad for these people who maybe got into something they didn't realize they were getting into, and now they're stuck. And they try so hard, and they don't know what's going on. I'm like, well, you think about it. You entertained the trolls. You gave them what they wanted. You took their money.
Yeah, DSP doesn't entertain the trolls.
That's all you'll ever get for the rest of your life. For me, I've been the one who staunchly fights against it. I don't care what you call me. I'm still going to be legit. I'm still going to make positive content that my viewers are going to be entertained by and support.
He's just describing a lol cow.
You can call me whatever you want, and you can make up the slander and the memes or whatever. I'm not going to buy into your garbage. I'm going to be successful on my own means by making content that doesn't hurt others or leave toxicity and garbage and just this slop on the internet.
He's describing what a lol cow is. Someone who just perseveres and keeps going and is unself-aware about everything. And that's what he's saying he does.
Instead, my playthroughs are still going to be there for years to come. So if someone wants to see Heavy Rain from 2010, they can see it. If someone wants to see me play Arc Raiders from 2025, they can still see it. And that gameplay is legit. It's meaningful. It's not harmful. And it's a fun experience to watch no matter when you watch it. It's not just pertinent to the moment where I decided to cash in on a lol cow joke. Instead, it's actual good content. You see? You can look at my body of work for 17 years, and you could argue that early on I was kind of extreme with the way that I did commentary, sure.
Oh.
But you'd be really hard-pressed to look at my content and be like, Phil made toxic, harmful content to the internet to get over. He stepped on people to get where he was.
He just did it.
He did horrible things to himself. And
he just shit-talked Wings to try and bait some clips so he can get people to give him money. And went to Wings' stream and tried to derail it. He just did it.
No, I never did.
I never did.
Stepped away
I
from
never
that.
did.
I said, I refuse. So that's the difference between me and these other people. Maybe these other people would think, well, the only way I can get money or attention is to do the lobby.
What the hell is he talking about?
I'm not going to do the lobby. Fuck the trolls. I'm not going to give them anything. They don't deserve it. They didn't do shit for me. So why am I going to do them a solid or a favor? You know what I mean? I could have capitalized and tried to bank, but then I would be the joke forever. I don't want to be the joke. I want to be a serious creator like I've always worked hard to do. 17 years, over 68,000 videos. That's my legacy.
That's
not the dunce content some mouth-drooling morons made to capitalize on the algorithm, make a buck on my back by lying about me. That's not meaningful content. That's the slop that melts brains, and the people who watch it are dumb as fuck. Okay? Me, I'm going to make meaningful content that people can come back and like no matter what. Maybe actually enjoy games and have a good time. All right? That's who I aspire to be. Maybe I won't ever get there. Maybe I will. I don't know. But I'm going to keep working on it. I'm not going to give up. You know? So, yeah, the fan lobby, I love doing it. Like, I would love interacting with fans and having a good time.
Why?
How can I do that when all I'm doing is feeding the trolls? Just like people who say, well, if your wife's doing better, why doesn't she come on stream? Because it doesn't matter how my wife's doing. It doesn't matter if my wife is much healthier now and happier and comes on stream. They will still say nasty things about my wife because that's all they want is ammo, fuel for them to make more content. So why give it to them?
I don't know, man. Why are you
Let them
doing
sit and
this?
spin and be upset that for the last week they have nothing. All they can do is go back to their old shtick of nonsense that it does not apply anymore. And I'm happy moving forward with my life. It says respect for the self-respect. Exactly. I need to be able to respect myself and the content that I put out to be able to get out of bed every day and come on the stream and make more content.
This is
I can't be a person who hates who I am and what I do because I would not want to do this for a job
I think
anymore.
it's too late for that.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what
I don't want to be someone who just punches a clock and puts in hours to print a paycheck for myself and my family.
That's
I
what
actually
you're
want to
doing.
think that the content I'm making is worthwhile and that worth the time I put into it. You see? And also that it's not slop that's brain rotting the world, because that's the problem. All of this nasty, toxic,
video
hater,
games,
detractor
man.
content is brain slop that's melting the brains of the world.
Brain
It really is.
slop.
It's actually hurting human culture. There should not be a cultural movement to hate on people and crap on people and bully people on the internet. That should be what we rally against. Say, don't do that. That's terrible. That's for dumb people.
He's like
That's for
Superman,
horrible
dude.
people. That's not what nice, aspiring people who want to help and
He's
improve human
hope
society should be
posting.
doing. But I don't know why people think it's
He's
just so
the hero.
fun and it's acceptable. It doesn't make sense at all. It shouldn't be. We should be calling this out and drawing attention to it and exposing these communities for what they are. Toxic, awful things that are actually, ruining human existence.
I got the drip go. I got the drip.
Sounds good.
I got the
Obviously.
drip go. I got the drip go.
What's next? Oh my God, we're caught up. Oh, by the way, him categories with me, but also him saying people are trying to game the algorithm and posting stuff that's relevant in the algorithm is really funny because DSP did that his whole career. That's why he played new games every day, day one, and tried to upload as many videos as he could. Because when you title the video, Mafia 2 new playthrough, walkthrough, HD, PlayStation, you put all that shit in the tags, and him trying to do it day one. That's what he was doing. It's the same thing.
He's right, guys. Hey, Brandood, can I name something? Please, my fellow UCES, pay me name something. Gimme a break. He's such a grifter, man. SMH.
Thanks, Wild Tiger, for the 5. You could name the Halloween skull that I get on stream next year, and I'll never bring it back ever again. Thank you.
The player.
I'm the player, baby. Okay, so this is yesterday. DSP's wife was late, and I guess I'll let him just explain it. It'll take him like 30 minutes. But yeah, we're caught up.
Everyone, so here's the deal. I went on break. Usually when I go on break at this time, my wife is getting home from work. We go on a walk. We order if we're going to have food or whatever. She's not home. And I don't know what's going on because I'm almost positive she was supposed to get out around 2, which means she's usually home by 2:30 at the latest. So I went on this break specifically thinking, oh, I'm late going to break. She'll be home, and she's not. So all I can do is wait. And what I'm going to do is we'll play.
You might be thinking, now why doesn't he just take his phone and call his wife? Dial the number or go to contacts and just call her. I don't know, man. Let's wait and see.
And hopefully she gets home.
What's he
what I'm
gonna
thinking
say?
is she's probably on the way home, driving home. We've been having a lot of rain recently, a lot of flooding. And down near where she lives, down where she works, I think there may have been some flooding recently. So maybe there's just massive traffic. I'm not sure what's going
DSP video within 5 years. I don't know why you got scammed, by the way. Thank you, though. Oh, because it was less than $1.
Okay.
That's why.
So I guess we'll see. I'm waiting
Thank
to
you,
hear. The thing
XAX.
is, we're supposed to do DSP tries it today. I can't order the food until she's home and okay. So yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. I just gotta wait. Hopefully she's all right. I've texted her. She didn't respond yet, but that probably means that she's driving. Sucks because obviously I'd like to get another hour of gameplay in, but I don't know what's gonna happen now because I don't know where she is. I know her health is way more important than the stream, obviously. So Yeah, I just saw there was an alert, and it says that there's been mass flooding in certain parts of where near we live. We actually live at a very high elevation, at the very top of a giant hill. So when it floods and stuff around here, it doesn't affect us personally. But if my wife had to drive down to where she works, and there was flooding down there, there very well could be detours. There could be massive traffic. I saw an alert that there was some kind of a bridge or something that's out.
Did I miss it where he said
of where near we live? We actually live at a very high elevation,
might have
at the very
missed
top
it.
of a giant hill. So when it floods and stuff around here, it doesn't affect us personally. But if my wife had to drive down to where she works,
no, he didn't say it yet. Never mind.
so that could be what's going on. I don't know, but obviously it worries me, and I hope she's all right. But all I can do is sit here and wait. So like I said, we could continue to play, but I might be interrupted. If she gets home, I got to take a break so we can go order the food and make sure she's all right and everything. You know,
it's not a part of the content. Remember that. But we
it's
got to
pause
to order
like,
food.
Almost never does she not arrive home at the usual time from her per ship. So I got to think that it's some kind of a weird extenuating circumstance. Maybe there was like a bad car accident and she's stuck in traffic trying to get past the accident.
Almost
You know
like
what I
there's
mean?
a flood or something.
And I texted her and she didn't text back, which means she's definitely driving. Like she would text me back unless she was in the car. She's not going to text back when she's in the middle of driving, you see? So probably
Why
she's
don't you
stuck in
call
that car,
her?
would be my guess.
Why doesn't he call her? Like, actually, genuinely,
Well,
I don't
yeah, it
even
does
know
worry
why.
Because like I said, this is a rarity.
Also, he's going to wait for her to get home during a flood so that he can order food and make someone else come to his house to bring him food during the flood.
That this would happen. So
What? Why don't you call her, you freak?
I feel like I know what's going to happen. We're going to boot the game up, play for 5 minutes, and she's going to get home, and then I have to pause and, you know, go see that she's okay, and then order food and everything, and it's going to suck. You know? We did. Oh, we got an achievement today. Get all of SQA's abilities. We got the dive ability. Yeah.
SQA.
Yeah, the traffic all depends. You know, like I said, this alert that I saw, the alert is like, yeah,
CC.
you know, because of the flooding, certain bridges are out and stuff, and that makes me think, man, there's probably going to be like massive traffic over there.
DSP has K-Het prove her work schedule to him so he knows she isn't pulling a Liana.
I don't know. What do you guys think we
Lucky
should do?
Brand Jeans
Should we just hang
Diability
out?
higher cos
Because
M
if I feel like if we start
2
playing again,
W10 to
we're
2
gonna get
p.m.
interrupted right away,
Not opening
you know?
baby chick.
What the fuck? You doxing her work?
Sucks. We didn't get to play that much. We only played 2 hours, right?
Thank
we
you,
played
XAX.
1 hour, which was unlocking all of the side
50.
missions, and then we started doing a dungeon, and now we're stuck. There was a Mega Bonk update, was there? Exactly, and there's nothing I can do. Like you're saying, make sure she's okay before you start streaming the game again. I know, but there's nothing I can do. I just got to wait for a response or wait for her to arrive home. There's nothing. I have no control over it. Sucks. It's a life. As you get older, here's what you realize: life is most stressful when there's something you can't control and it affects you directly. You know, if there's something that you can affect, you can improve, you can control, that's good. But when it's something that's completely out of your control, and then you just don't know what's going on, or you don't know how to fix it or to help it, that's the worst.
You just know the moment she got home from work and fighting through traffic, he told her to get in the kitchen, lol.
Yeah, because I guess they couldn't order food either, Papa Polecat, for the 5. Thank you. But him saying there's nothing he can do about it and he can't control it, why doesn't he call her?
That's what I found as I get older.
You can just ask
There
her.
are obviously things I can change for the
Why
better,
is he
things I
being
can
so
control.
weird
and there's some
about
things I
it?
just can't. And this is a situation. There's nothing I can do right now. I'm stuck. I have no clue what's going on.
Nothing I can do. I have no clue what's going on. I'm not going to call her. Yeah. I'm just going to text her. I'm going to email her. I got to wait for the response. And then when she gets home, send her to the kitchen.
So
like
I apologize,
Polecat
guys.
says.
I know I was having fun with the game, but it looks like we may have to just hold off. And I mean, I will have to order food, and we'll have to wait for it to arrive, so we will still be able to play more. It's just, I don't see the point in booting it up if at any moment she could arrive home where I could get a text from her and I need to respond, you know? Yeah. Sucks, of course. Now I got to be all stressed out over this, which I'm sure it's no big deal. I'm absolutely sure it's not going to be like a major cause for concern or anything. But
does he like being
obviously
stressed?
There's always the worry that you have. You know what I mean? No matter what, you're going to feel, oh man, I hope she's all right. And
Does he like to think that he thrives under pressure or something? Here. Like, it's really weird why he's purposely not.
The other thing is, maybe she just had to work later today and she didn't tell me. She forgot to tell me. That easily could be it too. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess he can be a victim,
checking
John
on
Smith.
The collector's edition game that I'm supposed to get today. Still out for delivery since 9 a.m. Still not here. Was originally supposed to be here by 12:45, and all they did is update it and said, oh, you'll get it by the end of the day. Do you see why I told you guys I didn't want to plan on anything or schedule anything for this thing? Because the fact that they're treating it like this, and they've treated it like this the whole time, too. Like, 100% they've treated it like not a priority for them.
Bro, there's a flood happening.
Like I said,
right
they literally lost this thing for 3 days, said there was a mechanical error, and then all of a sudden they said, oh, it was en route again. So it's obviously they don't really care.
That chair do be shaking, though. Flood happening? Yo, where's my package? Let me order food during the flood.
Can I check Google Maps traffic? Sure, you want to know? There's traffic. There's always this time of day, this time of year, and now there's flooding. There's traffic. Like, there's nothing I need to check. It's just going to say there's traffic.
I really hope this mystery game package is
Well, what do you guys want to talk about? I'm not going to turn the lighting on just in case I have to turn it off again to play, but what do you guys want to talk about?
Stringing him along. Yeah, man, it's going to show up like next week now. It just never shows up. darksfadil@gaming.com. Whatever his email is. I fucked that up bad. It's coming next week, Darksfadil. Expect the collector's edition
we have
in the
no
mail.
threats of tsunami or anything like that. Pringles fan says, I lived in Aberdeen, Washington for a few years. I was always shook about the threat of a tsunami, but I know that's not the case here. No, I am far from the water and at an elevation. So it's like 2 reasons why we would never be affected by something like that in any major way. Put on some de-stressing background music. There you go. Good suggestion.
Oh, great. My Sims music has to go off now. How
de-stressing
exciting.
background music.
So I don't get it. His wife is not there, so we have to, like, stare at him? Like, what the fuck
Why
are we
am I worried?
doing?
Because literally this never happens. Like, literally, my wife is always home on time. Or if there's going to be a reason why she can't be home on time, she usually tells me. She'll text me or call and be like, hey, I have to stay late, or hey, there's something going on. And I got nothing. You know, I texted her and she's not responding, which leads me to believe she is driving, but maybe there's like massive traffic or an accident or something. No, if she's not texting me back, calling her won't do anything. She's not going to answer the phone.
Why wouldn't she answer the phone? If she's driving, she can answer the phone, though. She can't really text. I mean, she could,
Jasper.
even,
I know,
though.
buddy. Jasper's here with me. He's nervous, too. He doesn't know what's going
voice. I don't know.
He's
what a
just
weird
nervous as me,
thing. That's the answer. If she's not answering my text, she won't answer my call.
Because this never happens. He knows it's like clockwork. She's on time, and, you know, he says hello to her. He rushes the door when she gets home from work and everything.
She's cheating. Where does he say that she lives somewhere else? Is that now or is that on the night stream? I don't want to miss it, dude.
What's my favorite kind of soup?
Really? Really?
And of course, you know, my parents, obviously spending time with them. But that's kind of a given. And the only thing in Connecticut that I actively, like a place that I miss is actually the...
Yo, I need to hear what he said to this,
soup.
actually.
And I think I miss about Connecticut, the food.
The food. First thing about Connecticut is the food. Of course it is.
Food and great
Second thing,
seafood,
my
which means a lot of
parents.
shrimp, clams, and stuff like that. And of course, you know, my parents, obviously spending time with them.
It's an afterthought.
But that's kind of a given.
Food.
And the only thing in Connecticut that I actively, like a place that I miss is actually there was a nice zoo that I went to. Like every year I enjoyed going to the zoo. It was really fun. But outside of that, nothing too much. Like everything else was, you know, not good in Connecticut. That's why I got the hell out of there.
Food.
I couldn't take it.
Not my parents.
You know, I've never had a split pea soup.
That's great,
I've never had that. I don't know if it's any good.
That tells you a lot about who he is. The food. Yeah, man, I miss the food. It's like he has to get bullied into saying his parents. Like he says his parents.
Okay.
Because that's like what he has to say.
There for like when I'm going to use signs.
If he doesn't say it, someone's going to
like next year
chat in his
I don't
chat.
want to attacking him or chewing him.
Say it. Phil, you don't miss your
I
parents.
can turn on all the lights, but the thing is, then I'm probably have to turn them right back off. But
oh my fucking god, shut up.
But I'm just gonna ban you now. You're a fucking idiot.
Uh-oh.
If you don't shut the fuck up about booting up a game, you know what? I'm just gonna ban you now. You're a fucking idiot. Literally, complain. Oh, why isn't he playing the game? Fuck off, you bitch. I'm tired of you fucking whiny bitches on the internet trying to say shit like that. Fuck off. Have a modicum of human decency.
Modicum.
Literally just said, we're not going to boot the game up because I'm worried. And at any moment, I could get a text or call, or she could arrive home, and we're going to stop. So why the fuck start playing the game again? Right?
That makes no sense. That should be a reason why you play the game. You can just pause the game. I'm so confused. I'm showing up to the Expedition 33 stream. Oh, you expected Expedition 33? Get the fuck out of here, idiot. My wife won't text me. So I'm not going to call her.
You know, talking shit with their stupid sock accounts. Saying the dumbest things.
My wife is 10 minutes late. You think I'm going to stream, you fucking idiot? Where's Megabunk?
Yeah, it stinks. Again, the things that are the worst in life are the things you can't control, things that are outside of your control. Those are the worst. Jasper, what did I just say? Jasper, come on. Hey, no. Jasper, you're not going to attack those wires.
Where is Megabunk? I don't know.
Come on, get off the back there if you're going to do that.
This music is insane.
He never attacked the wires before, and all of a sudden, new setup, he's going to attack the wires. See you later, Batgirl.
Yeah, I don't understand this either. My wife isn't here, so I'm gonna make you watch this instead.
I'll wait another minute here, because now it's 3 o'clock, and I'm thinking maybe she had to work late and just didn't tell me. So if I don't hear back, I'll probably will just call her, but I mean, I already texted her.
Isn't that a little weird too? Like, what if she just went shopping or something? What if it was like not even flood related?
The usual bullshit from idiots. Here you go. Oh, it's already banned.
Like, he wants her to text him exactly when she's leaving, exactly when she arrives, exactly when she gets there. Like, what? I don't understand. What if she just went somewhere? That's kind of strange.
Already a banned account.
He becomes worried. He gets like scared and paranoid because she's not texting him. She can't just like go somewhere. Really strange. Really revealing behavior. That's how he lost Panda? Yeah.
All right. Well, give me a minute. All right,
just
give
like
me a minute.
control over her. It's like, relax, man. She could have just went somewhere. She has to tell you? I don't know. It's like 10 minutes. It's like 30 minutes. Oh, and he's getting view botted or something. Is this it? Oh no, he's back. He comes back.
We're closed. As I...
There he is.
It's exactly as I said. It's 100% what I said it was. Basically, she got out of work, my wife Kat, and she's like, half the roads were closed.
Oh, so
now guys, Kat is fat so she can float, but my Toyota Corolla on the other hand does not. And that's what's most important to the family unit, you get it.
Exactly, Jordan Fadeaway. Thank you for the 5. She's a life raft.
Road cones down, redirecting all the traffic. And she said she's been driving for an hour. It's a 15-minute ride home. She's been driving for an hour to get home. And finally, she said she's at the corner over here. So apparently, yeah, the flooding down there, because I said we live high up. Down there, apparently the flooding has
closed. 10 minutes late RN. So I started cooking.
Closed off various bridges and roads and rivers.
You really
and things,
think you would?
And they're preparing for flooding. So she took an hour to get home. So she's just about to arrive home. We'll just chill till she gets here. And then I got to take a quick break. We're going to order the food, but there's no guarantee we're actually even going to get it. Because if all the roads are closed, it might take ages for the food to show up. So I'll order, and we'll see what happens, and hopefully it does show up. And if it doesn't, there's nothing I can do.
€2.
It's completely out of our hands, you know. I guess this is just really terrible.
He's gonna order food instead.
Flooding in this
instead,
area.
Fist.
Which is weird because it hasn't been raining all day. It rained overnight. I don't know. We don't need a canoe. Like I said, we live high up. We're good. We never flood.
Okay,
Trying to
he's
get
repeating
home,
himself.
and she's all stressed out. And she was, you know, how is she going to call when she's driving?
How is she gonna? Okay, you can't call when you're driving in traffic too.
Yeah, it's good news. She's
like
safe.
where
She's
cars
about to arrive
aren't
home any
moving.
minute. So not a huge deal. Just, I mean, think about that. It's normally a 10, 15-minute drive,
This
and she's
is
been driving
really
over
weird.
an hour and is just getting home now. Awful. All right. So she's home. I'll let the music play for a bit. We'll try to order food, see what happens, and go from there. Then I'll come back and we'll play more. We'll have another hour of Expedition 33. Okay, guys? Thanks for being patient. I'll be right back.
Very strange behavior. Oh my god, he comes back again. Let's see. He's gonna repeat himself.
Well, guys, the good news is my wife is home safe. Okay? Which is obviously the good news. But the bad news is we can't order anything. We just tried. They won't let us order anything in our area because of this flooding.
Yeah.
They've actually shut down.
Of
delivery.
course.
So I can't actually do DSP Tries It today at all. And we're debating if we're going to do like an on-the-fly meal here, or maybe I could drive to something just on my block and pick it up myself. But I can't even order food at all. All the apps are saying all stores are unavailable because the flooding has made it that people can't really drive in the area. So I can't even do it today. All right? So no DSP Tries It today. What we're going to do, let's play Expedition 33 for another hour, because I'm upset. I wanted to play it, and, you know, we lost an hour. Let's play for an hour right now.
How the hell?
And then that's it. And then I will be back tonight for my late stream. But now DSP Tries It has to be delayed.
Did he really
and we
lose
actually
an
don't-
hour? How much time did he waste doing this? He didn't lose an hour. He lost like 30 minutes. The fuck you mean you lost an hour?
When we're doing it, because if the flooding continues, it may continue all week. So I'm hoping we can do it tomorrow. I would love to do it tomorrow, but I don't know if we'll be able to. We have to kind of play it by ear and see what happens. Okay? So apologies for the chaos. This is life, right? It's what happens. 'Tis life. All right. I'm getting rid of this idiot. I'm getting rid of all you idiots on Kick. You're never coming back. Every one of you. I've just had enough of you.
Oh,
You're all
no.
disgusting people.
Rev up those fryers, cat.
There we go. Every one of you. Toss you off the fucking cliff where you belong.
What the fuck? Did he just threaten people?
There you go.
That's gotta be TOS, right?
All right.
What does
so
that mean, Phil? Can you explain
let's get
that?
set up now to play more Clear Obscure. I'm sorry I cannot do DSP Tries It today.
He's threatened to kill
It is what
people.
it is. It's life. But at least my wife is home safe, thankfully. We'll still get to
Wow,
play games for
thankfully,
another
that
hour,
bitch is
thankfully.
home. Thanks,
All right,
man.
none of that's being affected, okay?
I needed to know that.
You know what I'm thinking about now? That package ain't coming. Remember the game? It ain't coming. Because if it was coming, I would already got it. They're going to say, oh, they can't deliver it now because of this. That all the roads are closed. They're going to be like, oh, there's no way to get to your house. So I'm never getting this game. That's supposed to come. I'm literally never getting this thing. Because I wanted to unbox it tomorrow. I wanted to play it tomorrow. That's totally not happening. I guarantee you they're going to bump it and I'm not getting it now. Yeah, absolutely no shot it's arriving. Right. Okay. Let's get set up here. Turn everything else off.
This is basically it. There's one more.
Okay, let's get back on track. And again, I'm sorry we got so derailed. I know that the stream probably would have done even better today.
Oh, yeah.
It didn't get so monstrously derailed, but, you know, what can you do? That's
I
life,
forgot to
right?
mention, he blames this for the rest of the stream, and then even at the end of it, we could skip forward to the end of it. He blames this again for why he didn't make more money than he did. Even though he has $160.
Okay, so everyone, I'm sorry, obviously, for the monkey wrench that got thrown into our plans and screwed everything up. It is what it is. It's life, right? Like, there's not much you can do about it. I wish that it didn't happen, but I didn't cause it to happen. It's just, it's circumstances, all right? So sorry that we lost some gameplay. Sorry that we lost momentum because people were actually really enjoying. We had more viewers. People were supporting. And then this whole thing happened with these flooding and everything in my area, and it kind of screwed everything up. All right.
Goddamn
so,
flooding.
Anyway, I still enjoyed it. I'm going to play more later in the week.
Flooding cost me like $100
as a result, because I can't order food from anywhere. But I'll be back tonight. Right now, what I got to figure out is what we're going to do for food, my wife and I, because I have no idea what we're doing. I'll be back tonight around 7 p.m. Pacific time. We'll chill, and then it's going to play Routine, the horror game set in space. Should be fun. I'm going to use surround sound for this, and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, it goes well. All right. But thank you guys so much. I hope that you guys enjoyed. No DSP Tries It today because I can't order.
Okay, he's looping. Okay, next one. He has a little pre-stream where he recaps and explains more.
All right, everyone, I'm here. My apologies for the interrupted start. Like, typically by now we would have been hanging out for like 15, 20 minutes, but...
Yeah, so he joined the night stream, so this is from last night stream. He was late by like 25 minutes or something.
More technical crap happening. Good news is it's fixed and resolved as of now, but it was a pain. You heard things were plugging and unplugging, software was updating, software was conflicting. I was having a time, but we're good now. Okay, I think we're good and ready to chill and have a good time here tonight with each other's company. I hope you're ready to chill. I'm ready to chill.
Each other's company.
So how's everyone tonight? I hope you're all doing well.
Burnell?
Let's try dead air.
Hello?
Hope you're all doing well.
What's happening?
Is it working? That's working. Okay. Hope you're all doing well. I'm doing all right. I just don't want any more tech issues. I want to have a nice night tonight. So hopefully that will happen. Hopefully we'll have a nice 2-hour stream of routine. How's everyone tonight? Let's see who's here. Over on
my
YouTube,
Lord.
we've got Kira.
Give me the context,
list. The other big bummer is I'm doing
go.
well, except for all the technical issues. Well, there's actually two things that aren't cool. Right now is the technical issues, but I think I just fixed them all. The other big bummer is
Victim
once
time.
Again, it looks like this package, this game that was supposed to be delivered today, the collector's edition, so I could unbox it and play it this week, it's still not here. They claim this has been out for delivery since 9 a.m., but because of the flooding in this area, I found out actually what's going on. For those who don't know, earlier on my first stream, I brought back Clear Obscure Expedition 33. We were supposed to do DSP tries at Quiznos to end the stream. Well, my wife usually gets home from work around 2 p.m. in the afternoon when she works, and her shift ended and everything, and it was 2:30, and I was like, oh crap, I gotta go on break. I go on break, my wife's not home. What happened?
God,
What's
the
going
way
on?
he explains
So,
this.
come to find out, in our area, there's been extreme rains, and a levee broke, and it caused our local river to flood. Okay, pretty awful. And because of that, a bunch of roads are closed. There's insane amounts of traffic around here. Like, everything's crazy right now. Okay, so basically everything being so screwed up, we couldn't do DSP tries it. And my wife didn't get home till after 3 p.m. So basically, we lost some of the gameplay of Clear Obscure because I was waiting for my wife to get home. I was concerned, and I was texting back and forth with her. And then when she got home, we couldn't order the food. So the whole first stream got, thrown off.
He's saying he was texting back and forth with her, but at the time he was saying she wasn't answering the text.
Everyone down the hill in the valley did. So kind of, it's awful that people are getting crazy floods and everything. Obviously, I hope that everyone is safe and everyone is all right, but, it doesn't affect me in regards to, me and my family or my house or anything, but it did affect the first stream. So the other thing is, this game, this collector's edition game that is donated to me by the makers, they wanted me to unbox it, they wanted me to play it. They sent this to me over 2 weeks ago. It's still not here. It was supposed to be delivered last week. It got lost, delayed. It was supposed to be here this morning. It got delayed, and now they were saying by 9 p.m. It's still not here. I don't think it's coming. So because of this, tomorrow's schedule once again is thrown into disarray. Like, it was supposed to be, I was going to unbox this thing on the podcast, and then we were going to actually play the game on the first stream. But if it ain't here, it ain't here. So if I don't get it delivered tonight, we're not doing that tomorrow. Now I got to redo the schedule. I think we were going to do Arc Raiders on Wednesday. I guess maybe we'll have to bump that up and do a stream of Arc Raiders tomorrow during the daytime. And then we'll just wait for this thing to arrive for the unboxing and then to check it out. Okay? So shrugs. I don't know what else to say. Just seems like that's the situation. Nothing can really be done about it. It sucks. On top of that, I actually have no idea what condition this thing will show up in. If it was in a mechanical error for 3 days in shipping, does that mean it was stuck in a machine? Does that mean, you know what I mean, that was beaten and sorted and smashed and now I'm going to get it all damaged? I don't know. So I don't know what's going to happen. We'll see. Tonight, I just want to enjoy a couple hours of routine with all of you here on the stream. I hope that you guys are ready to chill and enjoy a survival horror game. This time, I promise you, I will adjust the volume levels properly because last time they were completely off and therefore half the people couldn't even hear the game unless they had headphones on. Well, I will do my best to make sure you can actually hear the game tonight, okay? Sorry about that. Okay. What game are we playing? We're playing Routine. It is a survival horror game based in space. We only played through the initial hour intro. We haven't even seen any enemies yet. But I did get jump scared last time, and it was pretty funny, actually. Jade, you'll see it is first-person survival horror. This game. Yes, my wife is fine. She ended up taking over an hour to get home when it should have taken her 10-15 minutes.
Okay.
She had to drive all these crazy.
We really are looping now.
She's flustered from having to get lost and drive in circles because half the roads were closed, but she got home.
She got lost?
Why is it called routine? I don't know. I'm figuring we're going to figure that out.
How'd she get
lost?
lost?
I don't know why this game is called routine at all. I'm confused.
Doesn't she live here?
Are we on an elevator? Yes, we are. An elevator to enjoyment, because we're going to have a good chill stream here tonight. I hope that we get some people, because we're going to start in a few minutes here, and we got just about 200 on YouTube. I don't know how many we have on Kick. We actually had more for the first stream of Clear Obscure. So I hope that we get some people tonight. I don't know what's going on. The stream started on time. I just wasn't able to hang out with you guys early like I usually do, because I had all these technical things you heard. It was ding, dong, ding, 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 dong, ding, updating and disconnecting, reconnecting. I had to restart this PC like 3 times over here. It was very annoying. Okay. Should we get set up? Should we start to get set up here and get ready to play? So tonight, guys, we're going to chill. Don't worry, I'm going to turn the music off in a second. We're going to chill. We're going to have a good time. We're going to see if this game's any good. I hope it is. You know, so far, the little bit we played last week, I liked. I'm actually going to put on my surround sound headphones so I can get freaked out by the sounds around me as we play. Yeah, if you like the content tonight, please like the stream. Liking the stream and engaging in the chat helps for engagement a ton. It helps the channel. Pushes it to the algorithm. My content can be found by people. Please do that. In addition, if you like the content, please support it. Tonight, if you're on the YouTube side,
so we're begging again?
Super chat. You could do a membership.
So yeah, in case you missed it, what was it? 2-3 weeks after the Asmon Gold shit, we're back to begging. Would he consider this begging? I don't know. He told us straight up in one of the videos that we saw. He doesn't need to ask for it if he's getting it at all. And he won't ask for it. But we're asking for it. I don't know.
You can give memberships to your fellow viewer. If
We'll
you're on
see
the
how
Kick
he
side
ends
of
this.
stuff, you could send some kicks, or you could become a sub or gift a sub. Or, no matter where you are, you can tip me via PayPal by using the ! Tip link. I'll just say, last couple of days, Kick support, don't know what's going on, almost non-existent.
There's the
I don't
bag.
think we had a single sub earlier today. None. So, it'd be great for those of you, for probably 100 or more of you that are on Kick tonight to support the stream, would be appreciated. Okay? All right. Let's get set up, shall we? All right, let's get this music muted first off. There we go. I'm also going to have to get my surround sound going, my virtual surround. Let's get the game screen here. Here we are. Let's get the audio now set up so I can hear it through the headphones. Here we are. Good. Let's go ahead and mute the speakers. We get the headphones on, then I'll be able to hear stuff through the headphones. Or theoretically, that's what should happen. We're about to test that.
So I guess he's done with the ear infections now that he has these new headphones.
Okay. I should be able to hear stuff through the headphones now. And I got the surround sound on, so we'll see how that sounds.
How long before he gets an ear infection, you think?
I'm going to up the game volume a lot, because last time
6
you guys
months?
were telling me you could barely hear the game. So I'm going to up the game volume like a ton, and I'll probably just lower my headphone volume here on the Roland Bridgecast. Okay? So we'll see as sound effects come in or whatever how it sounds. You guys let me know if it still sounds too low, okay? Yeah, I did hear there's going to be Silk Song DLC in 2026, and of course I'm going to play it. Like, why wouldn't I? It's one of my favorite games of this year. Of course I'm going to play it. It's free. Free DLC coming in 2026 for Hollow Knight Silk Song. How crazy is that? A game that already was so cheap, and now they're going to give you more content for free.
And duty.
Complete polar opposite of the attitudes of most game developers these days, right? And it's much appreciated. Okay.
Very much appreciated. So he's going to play the game. We won't watch him play the game. How much money did he get? Let's see.
A tense game, especially because there's no
128. Uh-oh. We're not hitting the goal. A whale's got to step up. Step up.
And I want to say thank you to everyone who did hang out and support tonight. You guys are awesome. Give me a second to just shut down here. And,
dude, we're almost caught up. Let's go. We made it.
We'll get swapped around here.
Hey, 3-hour stream. Let's go. Not too bad.
Oh,
not
crap.
Too shabby.
Hold on one second. I did not do that right because I need to change the audio of the game. Like this.
Cool. Very exciting.
Go back to just monitor. There we are. I also need to lower the audio of the game because that audio was way loud because that game is so low. Oh, Winter Wonderland. So I hope you all had a good time. All right. Thank you to everyone who chilled and supported tonight. You guys were awesome. As usual. You're always awesome. So, guess what? Guess what, folks?
Uh-oh.
My package didn't get delivered.
Yeah, no shit.
They
There's
promised,
a flood
they never
outside.
delivered it. This is absolutely ludicrous at this point.
They promised. They promised. Dude, there's a flood.
Yeah. Today by 9 p.m., it's 10 p.m. So they didn't deliver it again.
Come on.
At this point, it's becoming like a joke, a running joke. So that means tomorrow we can't do anything with this game. And we can't do the unboxing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift the schedule around. I'm not going to do a level 1 podcast tomorrow. It would be a waste of a podcast.
He wants like a Death Stranding delivery through the fucking floods. Here. Why didn't the guy like bring it to me, dude? Come on. This angle is scary. Stop. What the fuck?
Here we go. Okay.
I don't like that angle.
Here we are. Okay, so good. Oh, and some music, of course.
Why does he
let me talk the surround sound too. Oh wow, good. I'm checking everything here. Good, good, good.
It's always the music.
That is not what I wanted. Where's the music?
I think the music's got to be my least favorite
right
new thing that he does.
Okay, so everyone, thanks for a great streaming day. I had a great time today.
Own shit anymore.
I hope that you all did too. Great return to Expedition 33. Which was absolutely fun as heck. I really had a great time with that game today with all of you, and I appreciate you all hanging out and supporting it. I'm sorry that the stream got messed up, because it did. The stream should have been longer. We should have had DSP tries it. Obviously, I couldn't do anything about that, and I apologize for that. But there'll be more Expedition 33 later in the week. I think overall, routine's pretty fun. I'm actually looking forward to more. I do feel like it's going to be a fun game to play through. And it's short. It's only 6 hours long. So for the record, it's only maybe 2 more streams and we're actually going to beat the whole game. Okay? So I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I'm liking it. And you guys were awesome. In fact, thank you to Zanzibar Nights for the 500 kicks. I apologize that I didn't get you up on the leaderboard. You're the only kicks of the night.
Uh-oh. We didn't hit the goal, guys.
So we end tonight at 132 of support. Not bad at all for a late night stream of a random indie horror game. So I hope that you guys had a good time. I did. I had a great time with you guys as well. So here's the deal. Tomorrow, we're going to change the schedule. Originally, what tomorrow was supposed to be, it was supposed to be... Tomorrow was supposed to be...
Why is this music so
unboxing
sad?
Mystery game and then playing the mystery game and then Mega Bonk. Instead, we're going to change that.
Put me to sleep.
Tomorrow, we're not going to do a podcast. We're going to skip it. We'll just have a hangout session. And I guess we will do an Arc Raider stream. All right, we'll do a chill Arc Raider stream where hopefully you guys will come and hang out with me. And it'll be fun, you know, doing drops and hanging out and having a good time and talking. Tomorrow night will be the return of Mega Bonk. And Mega Bonk apparently had an update, so there'll be new content for Mega Bonk while we're doing that. So Arc Raiders and Mega Bonk tomorrow, 2 great games. Hopefully tomorrow, they'll actually deliver this package, which they promised would be here today. And if they do, that means we'll do a podcast on Wednesday. That's when I'll unbox it. That's when we'll try the game. And then Wednesday night, we're actually going to do Power Wash Simulator 2 with drinks. I bought a clear Cutwater Mai Tai, and I also bought some more alcoholic seltzer, so we could actually do some Power Wash and chill while I drink on Wednesday night. All right? Good stuff? Okay, folks, thank you so much. I hope that you enjoyed. I'm sorry for the slightly late start tonight. I'm sorry for the no DSP tries. And by the way, we'll have to figure out when DSP tries it can be. I may not even be able to do it tomorrow, because if roads and stuff are still closed because of this flooding, I still might not be able to get the food. So DSP tries it may have to wait till later in the week. And also, let's look into this Snoopy meal.
Wait, he told us,
Dairy Queen and find out what's
DSP told us earlier that he can just go get the food himself. Or at least something that's in his neighborhood and just do that. Why doesn't he just do that if he really wants to do it?
Going on with that too, okay? All right, everyone, thank you. Really, seriously, a good streaming day.
He's saluting. Why'd he salute?
I'll see you all in the morning for a chill session and then Arc Raiders day. I hope you okay. All right, everyone, thank you. Really, seriously, a good streaming day. I hope you enjoy. Have a good night. I'll see you all in the morning for a chill session and then Arc Raiders, or tomorrow night for Mega Bonk. Okay. All right, everyone. Good night. See you tomorrow. Peace out.
Night. It's actually kind of funny seeing him not begging, because you could tell he's like it's loaded there. Like it's just under the surface. It's very strange. It's like he really wants to, but he's not going to. That's probably the best part about it. Hey, King Jad. You're just in time for the end of the stream. That was it, folks. We made it. Flooding happened. Cat was stuck there. He didn't call her for the longest time. It took him an hour. Like, actually, wait, let me go back. It took him an hour to even, like, think of just calling her. And his reason for not doing so was that she's not answering my text, so she won't answer the call? I don't know. Very strange.
And we'll have to wait for it to arrive. So
And
we
he's
will
worried about
still be able to
food
play
and his
more. It's just,
package.
I don't see the point in booting it up if at any moment she could arrive home or I could get a text from her and I need to respond.
But
you
there
know?
you go. That's the stream. How exciting. I'll be back.
Sucks, of course.
Probably
I gotta be
Thursday.
all stressed out over this.
Probably
which
Thursday
I'm sure
night.
It's no big deal. I'm absolutely sure it's not going to be like a major cause for concern or anything. But
I didn't hear the part where he says this is where she lives, or where she works. I didn't get to hear that. I must have missed it somewhere. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, that was a great stream. My favorite part is when he was shitting on Pewdiepie for doing things that he also did, which is great. So, yeah, there is that. Anyways, I'll redirect you so you can keep on having a fun time of laughing at the guy. But enjoy. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for just watching and chatting. King Chad, thank you, thank you. The super chats, the likes if you liked it, obviously. The memberships, big ups everybody. Have fun at WPIG. I'll send you over right now. See ya.
I am Gothic. I am World of Warcraft. I am Tekken 3.
Big ups everybody.
Big ups. Brandood.
I am
Brandood